Welcome to Sunday Showdown, fourth edition today. I am joined by Kevin is free, and we'll be commentating all the action today. Quite a nice number of players today, more than 30. So we're gonna see a lot of action, and hopefully your thirst for blood and Samurai Showdown will be quenched. Just wanted to quickly remind you before I introduce my co-host today that this event is brought to you by East London Fighters and the community of Samurai Showdown. It's a joint effort. We have a Matcherino page that you can find by typing exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat. This will take you to a page where you can contribute to a prize pot. And yes, there's a prize pot today with free entrance. For the players competing, you can donate 50 cents by absolutely free, just making an account. It takes 20 seconds, and then type in the code. And also you have quests on the right, brought to you by our daily sponsor, and you can then help us even more by just liking social media pages. You have all the instructions there. On top of that, there's a merchandise, beautiful t-shirts, and with that we are ready to go. I will leave you with Kevin. He is going to introduce himself. It's the first time for him here, so please be nice. And after that we're just going to our first match. So Kevin, up to you.
So what up? My name is Kevin is free. I'm from Luxembourg, and actually, if you're curious about my history with the SNK games, it's actually quite interesting because the TOs of this tournament are actually the TOs of our tournaments here in Luxembourg, and they love SNK games, so they've actually introduced the whole community to SNK games. So I'm like fairly new to Top and Sam show, but I'm like quite excited to commentate my first tournament, Sunday Showdown, and yeah, thanks for having me.
That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, the people he was referring to is Alexei and Rod and all the Luxembourgish guy. They have a beautiful community up there. I should visit sometimes. I'll try and come soon. Anyway, so we should be ready with our first match: Last Shinobi against Care Bear Cream. I don't know much about the players, but I think we'll let the action speak for. Well, they'll let the action speak for them, so we should be ready to start. In general, guys, if it's the first time for you watching this tournament, because we know there's a lot of new people joining all the time, this is a bi-weekly tournament and is monthly tournament, and is completely free to enter for European players and players that can connect well with Europe. And there's a prize pot, there's free ways to contribute. Is probably the only online Sam Show event that I know of. I think Lemmy runs something on Xbox, but on PS4 is the only one. So just maybe for the next time, think of joining us. So we'll have the players now. We have the players now choosing characters, and we'll see how it goes. Kevin, do you play this game?
I actually do. I actually started pretty early, and I'm actually a type of player that could like pick up a game pretty quickly. But then it really depends on my motivation. So I actually was okay at this game, and then I was like, damn, I don't know what to do because I play Yashimaru because I like edgy characters. And I was like, damn. I don't know if that's for me, but then Bazara came out, and then it kind of reignited that fire, and now I'm actually waiting to play.
Yes, we're probably just directly irritating Grimulus, but that's fine. We all love to do that. Anyway, back to the game right now. Double Genjuro to open up, and people said that nerds and everything doesn't look like it, but we'll see. So Care Bear Cream in the gray, Last Shinobi on the left in the red. We'll see.
Exactly. If I'm not mistaken, last Shinobi was actually participating at the Casablanca tournament. I think
okay. Rekka's back to you.
Yeah, jump in back there. We got the jump in.
It's looking like a proper mirror if you think about it. It's like they traded Rekkas, they traded cards, they traded jump and medium punches, and now far slashes.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay, just a slide. Yeah, oh, nice. He overhead into the Rekka. Just anti-jump, okay.
Wonder if he just wanted to keep safe since he had a little bit of life lead. He didn't really believe.
Oh! But that's
yes! Will it did not work. Was a little bit too late. I think he was worried about the side they would land into, so he didn't really commit early enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. The command grab does the job. First round going to Air Bear Queen. No, actually going for Last Shinobi.
Yeah. Last Shinobi though has lost the SSM due to not landing it in the first round. You only get SSM 1 in this game. He confirms now the Rekkas. Getting decent ulti.
Talking about the fireball, not much of a punch, but there's a DP. Not really advancing. Oh, committing to the slide. Okay, another command grab.
A lot of might there, a lot of courage to just walk in and come and grab. And to run a little bit of corner control.
Yeah.
Raw Rekkas, we don't care in here. Just walk into you. Nice.
Just speed interaction. Okay. Yeah. Okay, just jumps into the corner himself, he gets DP'd.
Raw DP on a Twitch movement.
Wow!
And to confirm another raw Rekka.
Alright, good stuff. Okay, got hit in the air by the card with the grab, that's okay, but he's in the card, he got out now. Okay, gets hit by another Rekka, almost dead. Not quite it.
Oh, and he misses the punish on the whiff DP. Still in it, still in it. He also has rage, so he can stop time.
Exactly. Ooh. Oh! No! Okay, kill him.
Good choke. Good choke. He just had it. He just literally had it.
Yeah.
But okay, Last Shinobi takes round 1. I want to go back just for a second on the card. A lot of players have chosen, especially when they're cornered, to intentionally take the card and try and get out from the mix-up situation. However, if the opponent is clever enough and good enough, they can just put you in the same setup again.
Yeah, that's true.
Match 2, no character switch. Good confirm. Gets Yoki.
It's walking, okay.
Avoids it with the backdash, very clever.
Nice.
Mirrors!
Yeah,
Mirrors,
exactly what you said.
Somebody should keep that. Anyway,
okay. Wakanda, yeah, exactly.
Trying to make up the life lead. Nice anti-air EX DP. Fueled by rage.
Fueled by rage, that sounds so mean.
I know.
That's true.
Got to sound cool.
Yeah.
No
okay, didn't go into the Rekka. Oh, there he goes.
Big whiff. Chooses the DP to get the Oki, of course. He's in the corner. Doesn't go for the card though.
Yeah, he kind of read his roll, but didn't do much with it. He's jumping. He's gonna do another jump.
He actually caught the startup of Fart Slash with the throw. Keep going. I think we have a little bit of connection problem, but it's fine. I'll go with this. And Last Shinobi takes round number 1 with a jumping C. It hurt. It actually hurt. Just see that was like, wow. Gets that Oki as well, doesn't go for the card, tries to stay close, recoil, no cancel there. Last Shinobi's playing really careful now. I think it's quite interesting considering that he has a match and a round of a lead. It could be a little bit more crazy, but it's going careful. He did not try and punish the recoils.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. In Sancho, just a couple mistakes. Apropos mistake, that is a big one. In Sancho, a couple mistakes could end your life. So even if he has the lead, he just wants to make sure he keeps that lead. No DP. Okay, the grab. Okay, couldn't convert
And
it.
oh, very delayed DB there. I
That was
thought he
only
didn't have frames to cancel anymore, so...
yeah.
And Care Bear Cream probably thought the same thing and just went for the attack, but got punished for it.
So this is looking tough for Care Bear Cream.
Oh,
See if
goes
he
for
can
the
make it.
overhead?
Oh, yeah,
Like
that's how he started
yeah.
combat. Let's see what he can do. Ooh, okay, slide punish. Oh no.
Yes, he has to do it. He has to do it.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Mm.
Could have saved that rage for like a throw situation
Yeah.
or a combo situation. Oh my god! I love that. I absolutely love that. Just a single whiff and it's like 40% of your life gone on a button, mate.
Man, that hurts. Oh, it doesn't have the rage. So as you said, you know, you kind of use it.
Yeah, but there's a hidden resource where there's two. Well, no, actually only one. But the momentum. Think about it. Like the guy just got around back in the most violent fashion, and now he's trying to take this match.
Exactly. So now we see he actually has the advantage this round. You know, on the brink of a comeback.
And is making great use of the jumping C neutral jump to stop the jumping attempts. Not a big punish possible though anymore without SSMs.
He's not in time to punch that grab, but one hit does it, and there it is.
Overhead 1-1.
Cream.
See how fast the tide can turn.
Exactly.
And out of nowhere, there was a far slash whiff punish. They just took like 40-45%. It was insane.
Crazy.
So we're now on the 1-1 and we're rematching. No character select here.
So let's see what last Shinobi will do to adapt. Okay, just interrupting the dash.
Please guys, if you're in the tournament and you want information on your opponents and times and DQs, use the Discord. Do not come in Twitch chat because you're just gonna wait more. Help the admins to help you. Far slash, recoil, no punish on the red cap, but it was only a single one and was spaced well.
Oh! He couldn't convert into a combo, but that one hit is good enough. Oh, still he can. Oh, he got the jump in. No, got the combo.
You have to be careful though because it's quite hard for converting from jump ins in Samurai Shodown. You have to have the positioning and the frames and the height. When the rage is available on the other side, you don't want to overcommit.
That's true, that's true. Yeah. It's not as straightforward as other games. There we go. Body slash, not quite that. That's Shinobi. One hit. And he will die. Ah, that's
wow,
it.
absolutely love that. He dashed in and he basically waited for the jump and then dashed back with a kick. So basically anti-airing him while crossing down.
Yeah.
Pretty smart. Love it. And to confirm now, Care Bear Cream is totally turned this around.
Exactly, taking the command, the momentum, sorry. Oh, just empty jump, okay, block that.
Was that a triple parry for absolutely no reason? Yeah, he has to rage.
Okay, yeah. It doesn't want to lose his weapon. Ooh, there you go.
Up,
okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Nice roll there. And to confirm. A good thing about the roll is it takes time for the animation to complete, so you're still taking time off the rage. That's always to have in the back of your mind for playing this.
Oh, great crossover. So that's Shinobi actually trying to come back from this deficit. There he goes. One more hit, and it's all even.
The cross-ups, however, only lead to combos if they're done raw. If they're done from the standing D, the triple hit, there's actually a gap and you can get punished really hard if the opponent knows and can react. 1-1 the score now, but big advantage. Oh, was a last match, sorry. Loading, searching. I'm confused, I'm not sure. Did Care Bear take it? No. Okay, so it was just a big loading. I was so confused, I'm sorry. Anyway, back into match round 3. Care Bear Cream with the Rage Bar. It's gonna be really tough. Big whiff though. Finds it, doesn't get the knockdown. Not sure if I agree with that, but up to him. Care Bear now very careful, not giving anything to his opponent. Be smart. Okay, cross up and a confirm. Yeah, last Shinobi is doing a great job trying to come back. Big whiff. It's actually one more touch. He can use Rage. I would just raw activate right now. Just put some more fear into the defender, but no, he finds the whiff punish with a heavy forward slash cutting off. GG, see you, and the other word. Yeah, La Shinobi started really well, but Care Bear Cream with the far C whiff punish in the first, I think it was the second match. He found that and just turned this around. You could see the change in confidence that gave him, and he just took the match, just took the set. So our second match will be Rick Meister versus Neo Geo Now. Now, we know both players because in a capacity or another, they've been with us in the last tournament. So Rick Meister, I think, has joined all of the tournaments so far. And Neo Geo Now, of course, was on commentary. I believe it was edition 2 with me, where I commentated with Neo Geo Now. So we'll see some action from the commentary team as well. I still have my pocket Tam hidden somewhere, guys. So the match the match is getting set up right now. Make sure to, call your friends, tell your granny, your dog, whatever. Just come and watch some nice Samurai Showdown. Get them to develop some interest in the game and boost the numbers. It's always more fun, and we can always grow, Generally remember about our match arena options, and also remember, if you are anywhere near East London, these guys have offline events as well. So if you're enjoying this, most likely you will be enjoying offline events too, because there's no lag for start. And also, can you imagine just pulling the leg of Grimulus in real life? That would be so much more fun than you can do online. Online you can pick Bazara and hear him, grunt and everything, but offline, oh man. So we are into our next match already. Great work from the guys in the back today and the players for being ready at the chop.
Yeah, shout out to them. So we're getting started here with Shishiki against the Fiery guy. Is that Kan? No, okay, I'm kidding. Just trying to annoy some people. Okay, okay, instantly slime to the knockdown. No, that didn't work out. But Kazuki immediately into the corner. He might have tried to keep him there. Yeah, you stay here. Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Grabbed out of the overhead comment.
Yeah, with the grab, not much of a punish, but it doesn't matter, another grab for Shiki.
Also, we have to remember that Kazuki is able to create a fireball that stays stationary in place and detonate it even when it's knocked down to try and mess up with his opponent's Oki.
Yeah.
Rick Meister in good control right now, though.
Yeah, just playing that fireball game, not getting too predictable, just playing one fireball, advancing, retreating, just
He's doing
doing
well,
all those
taking
options.
his time. Finds a heavy slash. Stores the fireball, so he has another tool to deal with. He's playing really well. I'm liking the Neo Geo now. And the slash! Good job from Neo Geo, now taking round number 1, mounting a pretty big comeback. There's a few fans in the chat for him as well. Commentary team, let's rock. So common grab, beals the fireball, smart. And he's getting recoils, no punish, finds the common grab again, builds the fireball. Rickmeister is really struggling in, you know, finding the tempo, finding the read on Neo Geo now. And it just playing his, you know, keep away game is really. Oh, that crouch C! That crouch C, the amazing like hitbox. Okay, here comes the Isen. It's like, stop charging, stop throwing fireballs. You have to respect me now. But he moves the fireball and he gets away, delaying the rage. Already, like, we're not in kill territory anymore, even on a counter, but he whiffs the DP. And Neo Geo now, with the greatest of ease, takes game number 1. Very good job.
2 rounds for him. Quite convincing, but you know, it's never too late. Like the first match showed us, you know, you can just, any moment, you can just turn it around. Just take it back for yourself.
Yeah, I think we're taking it back to character select. Rickmeister was not happy with that match. I'm not sure if if he just wants to take a breather or find, you know, a counter for Kazuki. Jubei comes into play. I kind of can get that. He has a fireball for starters. He has a longer range. He has the counters as well, which, you know, on approach can always be a jolly to kind of just throw out.
So we're just kind of waiting to see what this pick is going to be. Counter Kazuki. There you go, Jubei. Okay, classic.
For be punished. And another one. Way more aggressive now. It's not giving Neo Geo now the time to mount his game. Oh, spends it right away, but doesn't find the combo. I think the space slash timing specific. Okay, Neo Geo now playing the fireball game. He has a quite of a fast one, and if he builds it, he can kind of compete with Jubei. I think Jubei gets a multi-hit on Rage. It's pretty hard remembering that that is a possibility, especially because it carries almost no risk for Neo Geo now to just throw the fire down.
Couldn't finish the wall right there. It's close.
Common grab. Another knockdown. Builds the fireball. Oh, the whip. Yeah, no interest in challenging it. Very, very hard to punish, and even if you do, it's usually just a jab. It's not worth the risk.
Yeah. So this is going really till the end, you know. Someone has to wanted to pop Rage, you know, to make it one stop, but it didn't come into fruition. So now we're coming to the second round. First round going to Rickmeister.
Yeah, I would say rage-wise is always a good idea to leave it as late as possible. Such a big resource. It's tied to your SSM, which can be a 80% single touch. So there's a lot of layers into it.
That's true. It's actually quite interesting because I've seen in the Casablanca tournament, the Moroccans actually used to use it a lot in the first round. Interesting. Yeah, it was an interesting choice and a different style.
So right now is trying to keep him away, but he gets the conversion. Rickmeister is playing a little bit more of a what's it called? A neutral game that is taking less risk. Oh, the deflect! Only a crouch C though. Could have ended it there or forced the rage. But still something is always what you have to think about. I still got something. Okay, backdash. Yeah, there's not a chance to punish that. Minus 12 on block, if I remember right, on top of my head. What a dodge! Dodge into not one Kazuki, but two Kazukis now on the ground, or half of it. I don't know. Anyway, very, very good, and we're on the 1-1. I wonder if Neo Geo now has a backup. Because it's been figured out kind of a little bit, so he either has to change his playstyle or he could go into character select. But no, stays with Kazuki. He's probably trying to figure out, the timing for the parry, so you can just build free rage. There's always like another thing that you can keep in mind in Samurai Shodown. When you have the rage, you have such a big advantage. Your moves are powered up. So if you don't need to go in, and if your opponent is not really stopping, why not? Wow, the Crushing Sea. That move is like a gigantic kickbox. Deals a fireball. Meister. A little bit impatient now, and Neo Geo now is making use of that impatience.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna work. Not fast enough, not close enough either.
I'm really impressed with actually Neo Geo now's fireball game.
Loses the corner control. Finds a carry to the other side though. Not quite corner yet, but really decent position life-wise. Oh. I wonder if he was trying to art-read the fireball, but I'm not even sure if they would have won over it.
Yeah, that was interesting. Not quite sure what the decision was.
Big whiff, finds the common grab. This time doesn't retreat, goes in, and Rickmeister obviously was not expecting it because he loses like a 30% chunk of his life.
Yeah. Yeah, nice command. No. They're retreating more now. They got hit kind of advanced with it.
Level 2 build, this is not looking good. This could have gone into a disarm. Not sure why I went for it. And a dodge back to you.
Nice.
We've seen a key dodge last match, and now Neo Geo now gives it back, serves it right back to him. Oof! You're not going anywhere. Yeah. I'm getting suggestions that this is very Street Fighter game if you think about it. Your crouch C's, your DP, your fireballs, and you keep away, your space control. And sometimes you just get a jump in for good measure. But Rickmeister right now with a big life lead. Okay, needs the conversion there. Doesn't go for the WFT. Wonder if he was afraid to whiff it or not land the combo. Finds the rage. Yeah, just harass with fireballs. Oh, I think he went with the hard read with a, bet it all. 2-1 for Rickmeister, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because Neo Geo now, as soon as he popped that rage, he could have just kept on doing what he was doing with the added threat of the Isen. If his opponent decided to challenge one of the fireballs with his own fireball, a Isen would have come, and any flinch also could have landed into the Isen, but unfortunately it did not happen.
Yeah.
So we are going into our next match, which should be Karazovics against Tapioca King. And I think I've seen Karazovics already in this tournament, but I'm not 100% sure about Tapioca King. Is Tapioca King one of the guys from Casablanca that maybe was playing? Can you tell me anything? Oh, I've been told there's a Soul Calibur player, so still the life of the sword being lived, just in another realm.
3D you. I'm kidding.
So I don't see you. Okay, so Kevin is being invited back in again. Cool,
Yeah.
cool. And I hope you guys are enjoying the action today in this January Sunday afternoon. The we have brought to you the Samurai Shodown Sunday Showdown event. I hope you guys are having fun and hope to see some of you enter. This game is brilliant. There's already like majors that have this game in their lineup, whether the registration is open or not. So if you want to travel for it, there's definitely chances in Europe to play it.
Definitely.
Another reminder that I would like to give, since at the moment we're waiting for the setup of the players, if you have any problems with the tournament, you're a player in this tournament, you're waiting on your opponent does not show up, there's lag, just refer to the TOs on the Discord. We really would like to help, but it's not the easiest thing to deal with problems without having direct communication, and the chat is not the place for that. So just refer to the guys on the Discord. They do a fabulous job. So just try and do that, guys. Thank you. So we have a Basara finally.
Yeah, Basra against Darley, the newcomer.
There was not enough edge in this tournament yet.
Right.
Okay. And right now, guys, also remember that you can donate via Matrina if you haven't done that yet. Just pop it into a new window, put the code in, do a couple of tasks. Oh, what a a start! Do a couple of tasks, and you can help the guys that have actually showed up and playing in the tournament to get some nice pocket money on the site. Maybe to travel to a major.
Yeah, it's for free. Doesn't cost for anything, so it would be nice to help out. Anyway, we're going to this next match. We're seeing Tapioca King already with half his life. With Karasi approaching that same amount of life. Yeah, not anymore. Not after that hit. Yeah. He faked so many jump-ins, he thought I was one, but no. Now, there you go.
This has been a very fast Basara game.
Yeah, he's being very active, I like that. I saw one in Morocco, he was very defensive. He didn't use, like, if you want to call it a gimmick, I don't know what you want to call it. He didn't use, like, the fake teleports and all that. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
He's being very active.
Oh. It should not be allowed to whiff that and punish though. I play a little bit of Basara on the side of my Tam, and every time something like that gets blocked or whiffed, you usually eat an SSM reaction. Oh! Speaking of SSMs! Speaking of SSMs, we're going into my lair, and we are coming out with much less blood already. So Karasuvix takes game number 1 pretty confidently and with a lot of life leads. I wonder if Tapioca King can find adjustments in this match. Of course, like the range of Basara is a problem in this case. You have to find your way in.
I actually appreciate this like hyperactive style. Only fireballs make it look safe basically. Okay, got a big hit. Okay,
yeah, and it's also taking a lot of risks, which is quite uncharacteristic of Basara players due to his use ult, and he gets almost a perfect, like 99%. Tapioca King is getting ruined. He needs to think about something fast. Oh wow, catches the backdash. Could be a start.
Okay. Want to stop the jumping, but didn't really happen.
Yeah. I am not sure why Tapioca King is not really making use of his jump in C as a air-to-air opposed to, trying an anti-air, because it's way easier for Darley due to how good the button is.
No, Karasi being evasive with Darley. Ah, no.
Wow.
Doesn't
Try and
matter.
extend your leg. and that was it. That was like literally the fastest
Yeah.
game we ever had on Sunday Showdown. Unfortunately for Tapioca Gang, and
Really?
the matchup is certainly not helping. But wow, that was a
Yeah.
show. So next match should be Omar Zuni, or Zuni. Oh, that's the Zuni they used to play Street Fighter 4. I think it's the same guy. I used to play this guy a long time ago in Street Fighter 4. I believe he was a Kami player, but we're talking like 2016, 17. No, even earlier probably. And also on the other side we have Chaco, which is a regular in our tournament, in our stream. So that will be fun as well.
Let's see. So
Yes, hello Zuni is in the chat as well, so he's listening to me. I remember us playing and playing you, playing what's it called? What's the other guy? Man, my memory is terrible. Junie. There's Junie, there's Zuni, and there's, or it may be the same person. And oh my god, there's like a very, very good Kami French player that right now the name escapes to me. So I remember all these Kamis were good times.
I know Hurricane, that's the one you referenced. I mean,
yeah, he's actually from, if I remember right,
I think it's from Senegal.
He's from it's from an African country. I want to say either Senegal, Cameroon, but then lives in UK.
Cool, yeah.
But then lives in UK. Yeah, of course. But he mostly plays the Capre. Yeah, he mostly plays the Capre.
So we're waiting for Zuni right now?
Yeah, we're waiting for Zuni to join the lobby.
Yeah, should be starting any minute now.
Cool. And what are, let's have a question in the chat while we wait. What are the characters, the guys you are waiting for next season pass? Personally, I want to see Genan back, because that's my actual main. That's the character. We're hearing caffeine negative from the admin. Yes, the Masters. Kazuki's brother, but he's announced already, isn't it? Like, well, leaked. He was leaked not too long ago, right? What's the name again? Kazuki Soja? No, Soja is like Angel and Soja. Can't remember the name, but I think it was already, leaked pretty much. Rera? Really? People want Rera? Sojetsu. I wouldn't mind Seeger, actually, as well. So Jetsu is the name. Yeah, 9-old Sega. the man with the fish. For the old guys like me and the admin here. They used to be like when Seeger was, hinted, they did it with a shadow. So basically there was this shadow of this character with this giant thing on his almost shoulder, but you could not make the outline of it. And people started speculating, and they thought he was a fisherman with this giant like tuna fish. They would just slap the life out of you with the tuna, which in retrospect it would have been like the most funny thing ever. But no, it's actually like this guy with the hugest gauntlet. Anyway, back to the match. We're gonna have Zuni against Chaco. This will be interesting. Chaco has almost always been using Jubei, if I remember right, top of my head.
We got a new character here, Wanfu.
Ooh, a Wanfu.
Yeah,
Interesting. I've not seen much of him at all because I was, in Italy at the time. We'll see how this works. Who is not a fan of Wanfu? Come on. The risks. Oh, we're having. Am I disconnecting or are we having a problem? They all are. Crashed lobby.
Happened to me too.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. At least
we just have to. Yeah, exactly. There's no, big life leads and harsh feelings and so on. We just wait for the invite, guys. It's an online tournament. These things can happen. I think everyone understands that. We just take a couple of minutes to regroup, and we'll be starting again soon.
Exactly.
One fu is so powerful it broke the lobby. Yeah, it's Zuni.
Yeah.
Mhm. There should be names in the Discord chat for the players to be re-invited. And one fu as well, if you're new to the Samurai Shodown series, is gone through a couple of three actually, if I remember right, different weapons. So it started with a huge scimitar. I think that's the name in English. Yeah. And he transitioned to the pillar, which is by far the coolest weapon ever, in my opinion. Because who gets like a freaking pillar and just try to smash your head in? And
That's a power
I
move.
don't remember which edition it was. I want to say Samurai Shodown 6. He had a Morning Star as a weapon. So one for what's it called? A master of weapon. A versatile warrior for sure. But the joys of him headbutting the pillar is unsurpassed in Samurai Shodown. He used to build Rage Mirror pretty much for free, just puts it down and just headbutts the pillar. I don't know if he still does it in this edition because I haven't seen much.
So swaying on player, I think it's Zuni. So yeah, actually, like, I'm curious. Gil, what character do you play?
In this game?
Yeah, in this game.
In this game, I
general,
mean,
if you want to talk, I don't know.
well, in general, I play Genan. So any Samurai Shodown with Genan is in, I will play Genan. But I've also played Tam Tam a little bit in 5 Special, so I transitioned to Tam Tam here in Samurai Shodown 7. And I do play a little bit of Basara just to be, just to have the little extra hate on me because it's always nice.
I see.
But to be fair, like, people get annoyed by Basara, but Basara has glaring weaknesses, so you have to be really, really smart in how you play him because it bleeds so much, and some of his stuff is stupidly unsafe. So it's not the worst. Come on. What do you play? I think you mentioned again, but I'm an old man.
Yashimaru?
Yashimaru, right. That it is.
Yashimaru.
Bare normals, mate.
That's the thing, I was like, I like his edge, the edge lowered aesthetic, and then I played him. I was like, I mean, it's kind of cool, that he uses like 2 buttons, and
yes,
that's it. You can just play that game if you want. But I was like, damn, I don't know if that's me. But for a game that's like to get into, like, at the, how should I put it, like at the first stage, like you can hit him like 3 times and he's dead, So someone's like, oh shit, that game's cool, and you're like, okay, well, in that sense, I still play Yashimaru because it's simple, pick up and play. But I want to, like, in the long run, I want to play Basara. I want to learn Basara.
You'll have to have a lot of like damage control. Really, really think about what you're doing with that character. But yeah, Yashimaru really like old man games design, like Samurai Shodown 1 and 2 vibes. We just have like 2 buttons. We're remaking the lobby, by the way, guys, because we're having technical problems, technical issues. But yeah, while we wait for this, guys, we have like TNT also runs Tekken 7, and well, I'm sure about Tekken 7. I'm not 100% sure about Soul Calibur online tournament. I think there's both. Yeah, both Tekken 7 and Soul Calibur tournaments online. So if you're like somebody like me that plays different games, multiple games, you should definitely try and join these if you have the time, if you have the chance. Same structure, really. If I remember right, free entrance, matcherino, prize pot, stream, and all of that. So definitely something to keep in mind if you want to get better at Tekken or or Soul Calibur or both.
Yeah, support your tournaments, support your locals.
Yeah, We're just trying to make things work, guys. I hope you're entertained.
Yeah,
I'll
we had,
take
like, a
Hiroa.
good last
I'll
match,
take
actually.
Hiroa. Yeah, we all know why you guys want Hiroa. Is that for the interesting gameplay and not for the demon super, right? Not at all.
No.
The wizard would be Amakasa? Or what are you referring with the wizard with that? Of course not. Amakasa, yeah. You realize it's a man, right? Like, because a lot of people don't know this, and they think like it's a woman, but Amakasa is a man. Old Japan keeping you on your toes. It's actually an historical figure, if I remember right. It's like inspired by an historical figure, and the whole lore of Samurai Shodown is basically a mystified version of actual lore in Japan. Which I found actually always very, very cool, both with Samurai Shodown and King of Fighters as well. The whole Takani and the three artifacts to seal Orochi and so on. I've always enjoyed this as well of the SNK universe and SNK games. I think they're, letting us know a little bit about different things. Yeah, a lot of influences, a lot of even like in KOF games, some characters are pretty much solely based on pop cultures and pop divas and things. Most recent example would be what's her name? Sylvie Pola Pola, being basically a pop star, I think in Korea somewhere, that is used the same costume and the whole crazy eyes things. Yeah, we are ready for the match. Hopefully this time will work. We already have the Wanfu back in the house. And on the other side, Kazuki back. So we're ready for it. I wonder if does anybody know in the chat if Wanfu can still build this rage meter by batting the pillar? Oh.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
I've been told that he can't. Oh, he said yes. The chat's saying yes. Anyway, ooh, the peach, the instant peach. Look at the aggressiveness. Oh, tries to find the oh, full combo. No, wow, this is so fast. I can't keep up. Not what you expect from Samurai Shodown. What is going on? Like full jump and everything. It's like the weapon has been thrown away. It's like it's playing at 100 miles per hour. I'm loving this. The read tries to go for the pitch. Nice standing block there. He's in the corner now without weapon. He has a common grab. Tries to pick up the killer. It doesn't bleed too much for a common grab right now. Oki coming, and he wakes up TNT. We are not taking your Oki. And the blood is amazing on him. I'm sorry, it's just so good. And the Swip tries to go with the Peach, gets blocked. It's super, well, not super, WFT for it. Oh, he's in trouble. Trouble away from the weapon. And another anti-air. Okay, he gets the weapon now. Yes, so be careful. Yes, you can always detonate the fireball if you stored it. Okay, 1-1. Nobody wants to hold back. We are not blocking today, guys. We are not playing footsies. Just going all in.
Wait, I thought Samsung was on some footsies.
Not today.
Not today.
Wow, look at the life. Just look at that! Oh my god. 80%. Yeah, we're not blocking, I told you. Okay, range. Okay. Wow. What a game. Is this Marvel? Very, very good 1-0 for Zuni? Chaco, sorry. 1-0 for Chaco, playing at 100%, 100 miles per hour. We're back into game 2. No character selects. Opens up with a pillar throw. Finds a knockdown. He gets thrown for his trouble now. Okay. No conversion from the jump, a little bit too high. Pillar is back on. I'm sorry, I just found this hilarious. And the Rekka. Okay. Oh, doesn't get the common grab, so no okay for him. Blocks it. Okay, he throws it from the other side. Pretty smart. Dash forward, please. He's keeping him away from the weapon, but he could have, you know, just taken extra stage. Okay, gets it now. Interesting. What was that? Is that a jump the common or something? Finds the common grab, put it in the corner. Bad position to be in, and yes, he gets slashed. Zuni finding right now to wait. Maybe Chaco should start getting a little bit more careful with with the pillar throw. Nope, we're not doing that.
Nope.
Carelessness is my second name. Let's go. And he finds another one. He's finding the cross-ups though. Like, you have to give it to him. He's finding the cross-ups, he's finding the knockdowns. The problem is when this happens. And he does have decent buttons without it. Don't get it wrong. He has a common grab as well, and you know, standing A knocks down. But yeah, finds another cross-up, I believe. He has the detonation to get him out. Oof. And decent damage as well without the weapon. Like the jumping C or whatever it was, it did like a good 10%, which is not usually the case for unarmed moves.
Yeah. I mean, Zuni was starting to find his groove. You know, Chaco like fighting back. One run away from
and finds another jump. Goes for the overhead. Nice now. Knocked in the corner. Makes him whiff. Very smart. Finds the overhead again. Well, yeah, there's one time to activate Rage and it's now. Okay, interesting. Intense. Yes, forced it. I mean, at that point, for sure, it's gonna activate. And finds the sweep. 1-1. No olds barred here. Everything goes. Slobber knocker of a fight. 1-1.
Yeah. Party, okay, let's party. 1-1. Actually, one is a lot of fun to watch. At least his.
He is. And he has a low or overhead option with the Peach, so that also keeps you on your toes on knockdown, because he can basically run a 50-50 on you. The madman, common grab, gets a pillar, goes on the other side. That block was good though on Zuni's side. After the common grab, he had a ground cross up, and he managed to block correct side. Big store for the fireball as well. Next common grab will hurt on Zuni's side. Ooh. Yes, kill. Oh, it doesn't, because he has lost the fireball. He would have killed with the fireball, but he used it to whiff punish.
Oh.
And now the weapon is out of the screen. He has to go with normals. And he finds the peach. He finds the peach. The sweet peach.
First round of this match going to Chaco then. Round 1 away.
Yeah, round 1.
There was one match point already, you know, and Zuni took it back. Let's see if he can do that second.
finds another cross-up. Like, the rate of the cross-ups is insane if you think about it. Like, you can definitely play this game if you land in 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, tries the blade
It
catch
works.
just slightly early. Ouch. Oh, there it is! And he finds it! Careful. Okay, finds a knockdown. Can run the 50-50. And he finds it! There's the overhead! Is that an overhead?
Oh,
Wow.
my goodness.
What a match.
That was insane.
I absolutely love this match. Like, I'm a defensive player, and this is totally not something I can do. But boy, was it entertaining as well.
This match radiated crackhead energy.
True.
Still,
True.
they
Yeah.
did whatever. That was crazy. The last 2 matches were crazy. Like the
I'm
one before
sorry,
with Bazara, at least like the Darley wasn't going crazy. It was like
This
kind of
one.
scared, like what in the hell is this Bazara doing? But in this match, he was like, okay, I'm gonna join you.
So we have
yeah.
one of the Luxembourg boys now, Alexei, playing
Oh,
against
my
Flair.
boy.
This what, sorry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Only Luxembourg.
Only Luxembourg in this tournament, so let's raise that flag.
We have the SNK twins here. He's one of them.
Yeah.
One representing each tournament. I think I'm pretty sure there's at least one of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course I'm gonna be biased.
They usually trade tournaments with like one adminning and one running it.
Yeah. Exactly. I actually, if I'm not mistaken, Rod got 3rd or 4th place, like first tournament. If I'm not mistaken.
Oops, too late. I'll run it. So I'm expecting Yoshitora, if I remember right, on the left. Yes. Oh, Tam Tam. Yes, of course. I've actually played this Tam Tam and is very, very patient. So this will be interesting. I can pick up some notes. Wonder what the color is. Please be green. Please be green. Yeah, I love the green. I love the green color for Tam Tam.
Ooh, Tam Tam.
And also, you know, the whole green hell and part of the story. So. Oh, it's a red one. It's a red one. Oh well. A fateful fight on the beach. Blair usually very, very patient. And there it is, finds the first hit. And the heavy slash. Yes, finds also an anti-air. 50% life lead already. Alexei really liking the guard point on the hopping move. That's back throw. Interesting that he threw it outside the corner rather than into the corner. Then again, Blair kind of retreated there and has been doing fine ever since. So finds this. And finds the overhead as well, so is trying to mount a comeback, not enough hits of guard points to get out of there. And Blair takes round 1. Oh, that's punished. Well, not sure why it was not punished, but finds the jump in. Oh, missed the throw, gets the overhead. Now corner control this time is looking a little bit more scary for Blair. Yes, why not? Finds the disarm. Gets the weapon back with not much punish. That's actually a very, very good situation for Alexei after just being disarmed. No recall cancel, but no punish as well. What a deflect. Max range after whiff. And finds the, I think it's crouching D to end round 2. Ooh! Is that a combo? Oh my god. 40% and an octa?
I'll take it.
Finds another overhead. I think he only has 3 swords, no, 4 swords unlocked, if I've kept count well. Probably not gonna see the Yoshitora. Still doing great. It's not the easiest thing for Tam Tam to deal with the jump in.
Yeah.
So you have to anticipate and go air to air with the jump in C, pretty much almost before he jumps.
But Alexei has also a very good silence of when to stop offense because there's such suffocating pressure, but then he stops all of a sudden. He knows exactly how to do what in that sense. So it can be hard to deal with.
And also on Blair, it's not like he can always just jump in because Yoshitora has a decent DP as well, so the option is there.
Yeah, that's all. Very carefully, like a good rotation, not abusing one too much, or the other not enough.
See less rage. I would activate rage and takes the skulls out of the equation. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and finds the jump in. Cuts him in half. 1-0 for Alexei. Very, very close match.
Yeah,
enjoying this.
take it back.
Also, after this match, guys, we will be taking a break. Just so you know, your commentary duo can have a drink of water and other stuff. Yeah, 5 minutes of break. Hope you're enjoying this, guys. Maybe use the break to post on Twitter about this. Maybe some of your friends want to follow us. Just make sure to, you know, help us grow. Go to the Matcherino page if you haven't donated already. Check the offline if you're close there next time they're on. Anyway, back into the game.
Wow. He just in the air to air. He just knew it was going to jump. Oh yeah, and Alexei threatening with a hop.
He's adapting to the jumps now, Blair. Very smart.
Yeah, kind of getting a feel for his rhythm. See, he has not been hit yet. It's gonna be perfect. You know, got the jump in, and convert into the whole combo. That's not a problem.
The overhead sword has one unlock, but unfortunately, very fast. So Blair
Tap not trying to stay in the corner, was going for the grab. I see him back though, but didn't quite make it. Now he's getting pressured by Alexei. Not working out. Okay, everything's working out. Not a full combo, but just single straight hits. He's making them count.
completely invincible on startup the heavy version. So 5 hits. It's actually 5 hits. Low special.
So, okay, both try. Okay, he's already in the corner. The match started like 10 seconds ago. He's in the corner, getting your ass again. Let's say. Okay, up and up. What's he gonna do? Retreat? No, he just stays there and got defeated by Alexei Yoshitora. Air to air. What's it gonna be? Whoa, okay. Wait for the big step. Didn't really work out, but because of that, he didn't get punished. No.
That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry. Here we are. We're back. So as I was saying before, the Paguna Dios was never used, so that was a good choice. Right now, pretty even, I would say. Standing B is being used a lot. That's a cue for Alexei to maybe try and read that deflect to go for a big reward. Finds Nadeshko. It's a low. Probably 4 to 5 swords used now. Missing the common grab.
Slowly but surely winding down. And it's kind of even. So this could get intense. You know, Alexane actually with the disadvantage, but not for long.
Oof, the jump in C again. Hello,
Little bit
hello
of
Bear Noodles,
overextension.
welcome, welcome.
That little mistake cost him the round. Very close though. Yeah, anyone's game, got the jump in no combo because of the distance, of course. Okay, somehow Tantan always ends up in this corner.
I don't know, I think like Alex is getting a little bit too stubborn here. Closing the distance too much. He's not really went for the effect. Okay. As I was saying, is not really doing much with like deflects and art reads and so on. He has to, he has to rage there, and finds it.
Ooh.
60%.
Okay,
no,
okay.
dead.
Right. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, you're dead. Okay.
But Tam is starting with the rage himself though, so any throw right now can lead into a WFT, which for Yoshitora, oh, never mind, it's depleted. But for Yoshitora is a terrible situation to be in, and a lot of his specials just not usable. And his unarmed normals aren't the greatest either.
Each player having one game in one round, but not forgetting that Blair has the rage.
Yeah, makes all the difference.
Okay, got through. Makes a huge difference, but it's still not indicative of who's gonna win. No. Alex saying still. Ooh, if it does that, exactly.
Yes. And it's done that round 1. Round 1 was so long ago that why not? Try it again, and it worked.
Yeah, perfect. First try.
2 out of 2 success rate.
Almost managed to work him. So yeah, Tam, of course, fantastic always in the corner here.
Finds a knockdown.
So yeah, I think Alexane doesn't want to overcommit. Kind of wants to let him stay in the corner, you know.
Which is interesting now. Because it's not something that he has done when he had the life lead to kind of wager this, but it's working for him for now.
Now he's switching up. Now it's when it counts the moves. He got the jump in. Okay, he had to raise that.
Yeah. Otherwise, it would have eaten a combo.
Okay, last hit for Alexane. He got 6 seconds, but the time has stopped because of the rage.
Yeah, I'm wondering why time stopped.
Yeah,
it's actually like, yeah, exactly. Played with the time, but the time is a factor now.
Yeah, especially with Tam, he kind of zoning out pretty well. There was
one.
Oh, there was a trade. Oh,
yeah,
and Alexane
Blair takes it. Blair takes it. Blair did really win that match. There is no scared or aggressive or stubborn. At the end of the day, who's standing and who's laying down, possibly in one piece, sometimes cutting off, is all that matters.
I respectfully disagree. If I command for you 10 times in a row and still lose the match, I think I won.
Moral victories.
Yeah. Who's the one ending up in the highlight video? Not you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in Matcherine, we actually got to what? 69-69, I've heard.
69-69 on Matcherine.
These guys.
Somebody screenshot that. How you do promotion? How you do promotion for your tournament? Screenshot 69-69 on Matcherine. Who you guys are? Yeah, break now, guys. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Hello, guys, and welcome back to Sunday Showdown, edition number 4. Sunday Showdown for today. I am joined by Kevin is free, and we are commentating this tournament. We are around the winner semi for winners. I'm not sure if we're gonna go on with the winners or losers at the moment, but we'll find that out in a minute. Losers or winners? So we're still gonna go out on with winners, and I think our next match will be Vix versus Blair. So the Tantan players that you just seen, and I'm trying to remember who Vix plays. Kazuki. Somebody saying Kazuki. Okay, cool. So we should be getting the players soon. If you have either just come in or come back to this event, I would like to remind you that this is an event brought to you by East London Fighters and the Samurai Shodown community in Europe. The tournament you can enter if you're a European, or you can connect well with Europe. So we have a lot of representative from North Africa today. There's a match arena that you can donate to. You know by now, but if you don't, there's a code that you can enter. You just create a free account, put the code in, 50 cents go into the pot, and then there's some quests that you can do. You can do direct donations, and you can buy merchandise, all of that. I've enjoyed the tournament so far. Some matches have been really crazy. Let's just say that.
To say the least, yeah. I mean, we had some like where it was crazy on both ends, and then Basra match where it was crazy on just one end. And then we've had like more controlled matches, but that were really close either way, so it was still amazing in their own way.
Yeah, definitely a good show. Definitely a good show. I'm enjoying it, and it's nice to see also the the North African boys turn up after Casablanca World Fighters event at the beginning of January. Absolutely amazing, very SNK centric. A lot of SNK games: KOF 13, KOF 14, KOF 2002 KOF 98, Samurai Shodown, and I believe they run Dragon Ball Fighters Z, and maybe there was some KOF 11 casuals, but I'm not sure about the last point. I think there was, but it wasn't on stream for sure.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for one player to join back, Blair, and then we should be ready.
Yeah. So we should be expecting a Tab 10 versus
Kazuki?
What is it, Kazuki? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so. Unless we have last minute surprises. I want to ask the chat, how are you guys enjoying the tournament? What was your favorite match? Let's hear it from the chat a little bit. I know what my favorite match was, despite not being the usual favorite match that I would call.
Yeah.
Oh, Vix plays Basara mostly, but also the whole cast. Okay, so
that's what I wanted to mention actually. Time Show kind of strikes me as a game where you can pick up a lot of characters if you want to do so,
Absolutely. However, like the intricacies of it, kind of, I wouldn't say force you to only pick one. You can play one or two, but personally, the nerves that this game puts me under kind of makes me want to only play one character, because I don't know. I feel it feels way heavy to play on a nerve level, not as much as execution and knowing things. Yes, you need to know things, and you need to know setups and option selects and stuff, of course, but the nerves are definitely the predominant aspect of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like when someone is nervous, they often, not everyone of course, but often people stop being conscious of their decision making, and what they do. So the thing is, they just go on autopilot. So if you at least have like so much experience with one character, you know that autopilot is more likely to be a better kind of autopilot than maybe a character where you're not confronted with that situation. For example, with a character you know well and you have been confronted with every situation, you know what to do in every situation. But Yeah, you're right. Like the intricacies, like you mentioned, that's what makes a great player a great player.
Yeah.
That's what makes
And this is not the game you want to go on autopilot with, because if you develop a pattern and you are picked up by your opponent on that pattern, oh boy, you're gonna bleed.
Yeah, exactly. So you just want to make sure you're solid. Okay. So we have unfortunate news. Blair has unfortunately been DQ'd.
We're close to DQing it because it was just there, unless like he's having a real connection problem. His router just gave up on live today.
Yeah, that's always
but it was here.
unfortunate.
I think it just did right now. So he saved himself. Yes, saved himself from DQ, and we're starting the game.
Never mind what I said. Don't listen to me.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. So we got one more match. That's cool.
It could have been that his router just died or whatever. These things happen, unfortunately.
But
at the same time, we're trying to run an event. So we'll do our best to meet you guys in the middle, but please work with us.
Yeah, it's tough, but.
Oh. Okay, so we've also been made aware that the next Samurai Shodown Sunday Showdown tournament is open for registration. So if you type !next, you'll be taken to the Smash GG page where you can already sign up. Before, we used to announce that after the last tournament. So feel free to just save your spot. Anyway. Karasovic's with the Hanzo. It's a character that we haven't seen in this tournament for a good while. And Flair just throwing skulls at him. Just wants to keep him away. Hanzo is a very interesting character because he really changes as a character when he gets rage. He almost has a second game plan with rage because the fireball gets so good and he gets like 7-8 hits. So basically forces you into a mix-up. Right now, Flair just having the big life lead, not really dealing with the shenanigans of the teleports. Ooh, the deflect finds the punish. Could have been bigger, but still good. Oof, runs into two swords.
Well, why not?
Triple jab.
So actually, I have a question. As Hanzo, do you want to encourage rage, like meter building, more than other characters because you are so different after building the rage, or is it too risky?
Absolutely. Well, if you have an opponent that will throw fireballs at you, yes, you want to build rage.
Cool. Okay, Skull Crusher.
Nice punish there. Finds a knockdown. Finds a jump in C and for a C for over cross up.
Yeah. That's cool. Okay. There's that ninja slide, Okay. Here. We could evade. Actually, could evade. Oh, the cross up again does the job. One round apiece.
See, at that range, it's very hard to react, but at like longer ranges, you can just spot dodge on reaction, and that will leave him open for a punish. That is the same thing with Galfoot, because they share the same normal.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but Karasu being actually quite aware of when to use that, so it has not happened yet that he got punished for it. Oh, but that was a jump. That was actually the closest he got to getting punished. Staying in the corner, sometimes keeping a space control, backing off because he does not want to give him a chance to come out the corner. He kind of did though. Now in the mid range again. And it comes to 26 cards and those teleports. I think it has worked out too well until now, but it hasn't gotten punished either. Slowly tapping them. You see, they're kind of feeling each other out. Okay, the teleport worked out this time. Got the knockdown. I don't let
Hands him in the corner. Oh, rage there.
Okay, gap up. No. Okay, just waiting for the grab.
Yeah, you have to rage there. Yes.
Or would it be the end of it? Probably.
Oh, he tried to fake to try and bait the Hisen.
Kind of
Okay,
just letting the
bots
eating run
depleted,
out.
so we're playing honest now.
Yeah,
Oof. Forward C.
But I kind of just use the rage as a burst more than access to the eSIM this time. That's what's interesting about this game. Like, you have a lot of users, but
Oof.
there you
Jump
go.
back C and
Mhm.
finds the game. I wonder if you can use the same approach to forward C cross up, you know, to spot dodge with all of the follow-ups of his teleport. There's something to keep in mind
Oh, I see.
that I will have to try. And another thing, just randomly for the love of the lore, I believe that Kamui-Kotan, the stage that we were playing at, the setting of it is really not too far from the setting of Samurai Shodown 2 Nakoruru stage, where you know the fireball is the waterfall is coming down onto the little bridge, and there's a couple of houses in the village, and on the right you see kind of a forest. I believe we're kind of in the same area, just a little far off, and it's quite beautiful if you think about it, you know, to try and to recognize that and make the mental connection, be like, oh, I know where we are. um, it's kind of nice to tie this with the lore.
Yeah. No, I love games that like don't forget where they came from.
Exactly.
Self-reference. Like they reference themselves, older titles, lores, like side stories, subplots, all those things. That's the little things that make a fighting game great to me personally.
Yeah, it keeps it interesting and quirky. But we have a Basara now.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a boss for now. That's
Supposed
actually
to
the
be his
character we
main.
predicted at first. No, we predicted Kazuki. But yeah, they told you he has a Basra, but he plays the whole cast apparently. So let's see how much Basra would take advantage of this matchup. Right now he's a little bit behind, but that's nothing. No problem, Sancho. That 2 hits make you win a whole round.
No. Yeah, not the game where the life lead matters as much as other games.
Especially this life lead. It's just inconsequential. Okay.
Oof, the big whiff. Yes, the punish for forward C. Yeah, all the time in the world, it's gonna get punished there as well. Yes.
Trade in Tamtam's favor because he wants to keep that distance, but Bazara isn't too shabby himself at the distance, so. Oh yeah.
Finds a nice punish, not too risky, and finally gets him with the skull. A little curiosity that is matchup specific here. If Basara reads a skull, he can actually do a heavy DP from anywhere on the screen and punish Tamtam if no other skull is coming. But it's kind of a hard read, and you have to have a specific timing, because if you whiff the DP in this game, of course you're gonna bleed. Meanwhile, 70% life lead. I don't even know how it happened.
It was like in 10 seconds. Yeah, again, that trade on the fireball, that's the interesting thing. Bazara's fireball is more like a setup fireball, it's not to challenge space really in the sense like Tamtam does it, because Tamtam will trade in his favor every time because it's way faster.
Yeah.
If Bazara has the time to set up his fireball, you could argue that his one is better, but in that sense, no. With the punish, that was great. Setting up the fireball again, he has another one.
Yeah, the air move, the air projectile should really not be blocked or whiffed. Oof! Interesting.
Well, he'll take it. Thank you. Okay, the jump in, no fake one this time. Yeah. He's actually. I think it's actually like playing less hyperactive than the Bazara from before.
Damage.
Got the knockdown. Tamtam not going for full pressure, but he'd rather just have the distance between him and the opponent.
And another thing that also Blair is probably not remembering, on the air fireball move, he can just SSM. He has all the time to just SSM from where he is and catch him on the recovery. But maybe he's waiting for the rage to be full and get the full damage.
I see. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, he's again in the corner, and it's like Blair's specialty. But in a way, he always makes it work. It's like no problem at all.
I mean, Tamtam has a commanding range with his normals, so he struggles a little bit less if you can pick up your timings.
Yeah, nobody was in the corner. Yeah, he wants to just let him out because he wants to keep that space again. He doesn't mind that. Oh. Okay. Could have been dangerous. Now watch for the
And-
time, guys. 8 seconds left. 8 seconds left. 7, 6.
And I'll reveal another
Yeah.
secret about this matchup in a minute.
Mhm.
Get away, get out, get out. Let him use the rage at least, yeah.
Yeah. 1 second. Huge chunk.
The time has stopped because of the activation. So the time will not go back to, you know, tech until all the rage has been depleted.
Yeah.
Oof! He finds it!
Ooh.
Wow!
Wow.
Fix
The
with
buzz
the
up here.
steal.
Impressive.
Beautiful,
Impressive.
beautiful. So another thing that I wanted to talk about in this match is that Basara should not be allowed to just throw all of those fireballs raw for free. Tantan can literally just run in with forward C and punish every single one of them. I'm not sure why Blair is not doing it. It takes
Yeah.
so long. Yeah, just do this, but on the fireballs instead.
I mean, all things considered, Bazaar is like fairly new, you know. So it might not be like the catch is already lagged, you know, depending on his priorities.
Yeah, it might be that both me and the friend at the logo play Tam Tam. We both wanted to try Basara, so we figured this out pretty quickly. Yeah, very good control right now. Is exploiting the fact that he's not getting punished for it, so why not?
Yeah. Just using the fireball every time, telling me that's
Oh,
perfectly
there it
attacked for
is.
Here.
See?
Yeah, voila.
I don't know if he's listening.
Set him up. Don't let him set it up.
Inadvert coaching. Finds the actual original, not the clone. That was a fake jump. Real jump this time.
He's too scared to try and enter, which I can completely understand.
Oof!
Ooh, there you go. Okay.
Oof! Get punished, mate. And there's also another aspect of this match. Tam Tam should not be allowed to throw skulls when the rage is built for Basara, because he can ignore them with the WFD and punish full speed. As long as like not only one skull, as long as it reacts fast enough.
Yeah, we got the setup with the fireball, make him scared,
Yes.
make him block, he got the throw, hit him in the air, set up another one, it's gonna be a hit. Oh, made him whip, like a jump in but no combo. Just getting a little stray hits here and there, but it's building up. Building up.
Nope, too late.
Oh.
It would have been too late even on a real jump.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a little bit to start up.
Yeah. That was a good idea though. Ooh, they got jump it, no, even with that thing.
What a jump in.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Send up the fireball. Okay, got negated by Tantar's fireball.
Oh, I think that was an execution error.
Okay.
Send B. Empty jump into command throw. Nice.
Yeah, why not?
Changing it up.
Yeah. You know, you gotta change it up. Before your opponent knows the solution to your first problem, present them the second, or third, or fourth problem.
Yes. Oof. Nice trade for Vix. Definitely worked out in his favor.
Let's see. Now it's still pretty scary for Karasu. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he went for the big reward. He basically said,
Yeah.
if I hit, I win. If I don't, I lose, and I'm okay with that. But Basara did not flinch. Vix did not flinch, and he took the match. I enjoyed this one. I think like there's layers to this matchup. They can learn a little bit on both sides, but it was nonetheless entertaining.
Yeah. I actually want to apologize. I didn't call him Vix. I called him like Karasu several times. I apologize. I just threw out the first word. I went with it. But anyway, he played very well, actually. I'm happy to see Basara move on.
Okay, so we're moving to losers, and we're going to look at one of the admin guys playing his loser match. So we have Alexin on one side, and we are going to have Great Old One, another last remaining UK player. Another of our regulars has been showing up like at every single tournament, if I remember right. So good job to him. We're always, happy and grateful that people stick with us and enjoy what we're trying to organize and so on. So while we wait, guys, remember once again to check Matcherino and help us build the prize pot for these guys that have showed up. Remember to register for the next event for Sunday Showdown 5. Check the offline scene when you can and the other online tournaments for Tekken and Soul Calibur. Check my Twitter, I guess. Just I play a lot of fighting games and I talk a lot about hidden text in super dead games. So if you want to see something funny, if you want to read about stuff, why not? I also compete, so you can follow. Me in tournaments and things. I'm trying to attend few events this year, travel a little bit more than before.
Yeah, same actually. Same.
And go follow Kevin, so you can be updated on the Luxembourgish scene with all the admins and so on.
Yeah, so we're getting into the next match. Alex Saint picking his trusty Yoshitora as always. He's got a Darley and some other characters, but I don't think he would put them use them in tournament unless he's really not confident in the matchup. But yeah, I'm not expecting anything else from him. And he went up against what character?
Shizumaru. There's a Shizumaru on the other side. Great old one.
Mm-hmm. That's actually a character I've heard is super good. And I've seen him, excuse me, so he looks pretty strong. Let's see how Alex can deal with him. Okay. It's like a regular jump in.
Deep finds the combo, DP, and locks another sword.
At least that. Okay, the next bad follow-up.
Oof! Okay. Second sword. Oof!
Oh no!
Too bad. Would have had Nadeshiko as well for the unlock. It was looking really good for him. Yeah. DP now, followed by Rage as well.
Yeah, this can turn around very quickly. Has to watch out. Okay, he hasn't faked the jump in yet. With fake, I don't mean really fake, but he can't stall it.
Yeah, he can float.
Yeah, it can float for a while. So you're messing up with the enemy's timing, but it's not looking good for him. Okay, there it goes. Floating. Fake his approach or just mess up the timing. Okay,
yeah, and that's the solution to the float. Whether you float or you don't float, if your opponent's anti-airs, air to airs instead of anti-airing, he doesn't need to think.
Yeah, that's true.
And at that point, your meta becomes: do I press the button early to meet him in the air or not?
Yeah, exactly.
Another good DP.
I would much rather play the first game as a Shizumaru. Okay, but it couldn't get punished. He DP'd actually, right back at you. He's running the corner, but it has a lot of escape options, so it's not an issue for him, as we can clearly see. Again, in the mid-range, backing up towards the corner because he used the trade, got the slime. Osroki, wow! I'm not gonna get him.
And another DP.
He doesn't even do that many DPs, but he is just confident in them hitting.
This is looking really hard though because the rage is depleted, so he doesn't have the added damage of the SSM.
Yeah. Like I said, it's essential. It can work, but you gotta put in that work. Oh, jumping.
Okay. Oh, he forced the rage. Interesting. That would not have killed, even on the combo conversion. Would not have killed.
No.
And it finds it. Finds around too. However, now he's forced to take every single mix-up because the rage is not there to get out of it.
Yeah, at least that. At least Alexin maintained his rage, forced him to assist. That's like a little win by itself.
Yeah.
Or a big win, actually. Okay, so then... Okay, I want to say that play more respectfully, that he got the combo, but it kind of dropped. So it kind of, it fully dropped, but... In the corner, let's see that pressure.
And I think Alex Sain is 2 swords away from Yoshitora. He needs the common grab and the multi-hit.
Yeah. It hasn't hit the multi yet. You know,
I
that
mean, it's
combo
not
where
too
it can
bothered.
see-
He has a big life lead anyway, so it's not the
Yeah.
biggest.
That's true. Like, not sure if it would come in handy in this match, but still always good to have, especially now that it's become
Could have
quite
avoided
close.
that damage with the rage pop, but
Yeah,
did
yeah,
not go
true.
for it.
Maybe just waiting until that like final
There,
chance
here,
like right now.
yes.
Exactly. Yeah. That's okay. Almost got the jump in. I was actually scared. Yeah. How did that one hit? Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
oh!
No, could have been.
Where's the Eason?
Stop, guys. Please stop. Just play honest. Play footsies. Oh, sorry.
My breath is suspended for like a good second after Eason missed.
Yeah, that was so close. That could have been it. Like on several occasions.
Oh,
Okay.
please
that's it.
punish!
Oh my god.
I was like,
I'm so
please
scared.
don't let him leave.
Like anything would have done it.
It can actually be that it tried to dash forward to force a button and then went for the hard read, which is a wild play, but it can work.
Yeah. My god, my heart. Okay. 1-0 for Alexei taking the lead. That was actually a long match. I thought it was like the second match. Still the first one. Let's see how Great Old One can it.
Ooh, and
That,
the deflect
not
doesn't
like
go
that.
for the SSM,
Okay,
which
the full
is fine.
combo.
It's at the beginning of the match, so you might want to keep the resorts for later on.
Yeah, exactly. Or for a big comeback or something, or just a guaranteed kill. And grappling the corner, you know, he has Zoki. What will he do with it? Let's see. Ooh, he read the world, but didn't do much with it. Now it's world reversed again. In the middle of the stage now. No one with particular disadvantage, but yes, now you're sure raising one. And really escape with DP.
Tries to go for the air to air, doesn't find it because the float made him fall. Like he cancelled the float.
Now just one more hit, yeah, and there you go.
Jump C. Oof! What a
I'm
punish.
actually liking his air option a lot more now. Like the anti-airs. Oh my goodness.
He has been studying that for a while.
For the past 6 weeks.
Okay, fancy Tsubaki. Okay, I would rage here, yeah.
Corner. He kind of forced himself to use it, or it would have been the end, potentially.
If he finds that Isen, like the Great Old One is risking a lot. I know he's trying to bait, but if he finds that Isen, not right now anymore. Oh, what?
Okay, nothing. That was mind games.
Execution error. Mind games. Okay. Great Old One finds finds the match.
That was a great adaptation. I like that.
Yeah, we're going on a 1-1, I believe, right?
Yeah, that was much faster than the first game. So this is like a sign of things to come, and it's not looking good for Alex. And he has to adapt right back at him. Because he just like figured him out so quickly. Okay, with slide and get punished, it's so fast though. Oh. And Great Old One like getting to the corner slowly but surely, but again, he can just escape. You know, he's harassing him. Okay, using that armor on the hop.
Oof! What a follow up. I wonder if there was a option select dash in there.
I actually saw the people in Morocco do that a lot. Actually super good. Hit every time. Okay, you know, with that oppressive jump in of your Shitoras, you know. Look at this. Oh, that wasn't it actually. For the first time it didn't use that as like the approach tool. Okay, got the knockdown. What's he gonna do with it? You know, the third hit did not hit. It actually caught him off guard twice, but not this time. We got hit by the last one.
No punish on the recall there. I wonder if he was scared. Yes, there it is. The cancel.
Nope.
Blocked. Ouch. It's not looking good. And the chip, of course, why not? It's an option.
Chip. That's tough. That's tough. Like only Rage would have like evaded that. It wants to keep that.
Yeah, but not smart to use it there. Oh wow. I didn't know if he could use it. He could use it that high in the air.
Oof. Okay, could really punish it.
Throw. Okay. Does not rage as Yoshitora when he gets his on. Okay, finds
No.
no. Oh my god.
Okay, that was lucky. Alex got lucky. Not get punished. Okay, good, bro.
Okay, finds
Getting
it.
the knockdown. So can
Gets the
just pick up his
swords.
He likes his 7 swords. Ooh, that was actually good.
Yeah, there with Nadeshiko.
Yeah. Ooh, the trade.
Nice
Okay.
trade. Yeah, this is good for Alexei actually.
Yeah, definitely. You got the positioning here, the pressure, fleet pressure. No, don't exactly that. Just wanted to say, you don't want to overextend.
Please punish with SSM.
Expansion. No.
Oh, could have killed.
I mean, it's still not over.
Yeah.
If he wins this,
It could have been over, but
yeah, it could have been. That's the thing. You want to risk it? Anything could be it. You know, if he wants to fake the landing, willing to use E10, which I completely understand here. Very risky, especially against Shodown.
That
Oh,
great old one takes it 2-1 over Alexei, and he was doing fine. But to be honest, he has had too many key drops, key moments where he did not take advantage, and he could have landed an SSM. There's like 80% damage once again. So I can't say he deserved that. Yeah, this is a non-match, guys. The score has been fixed. I think they were just mashing on the rematch as you usually do online, when you're playing lobbies and things. One more. We're not sleeping tonight. One more. Let me see. Could I use extra light, I guess? Let's go. We in there, boys. Man's got the tech.
Man's. Good luck.
So our next match will be, let me see. So we have one option, I think, that has not been played yet. Would that be Mujavil against Jetkun? Let me hear. Yeah. Oh no, it's Saps against.
Actually, yeah.
Warrior by Sand. We're entering top 8 territory, guys. So get hype. And also, I would like to mention something that has not been mentioned yet. Our tournament today has been invaded by Moroccan players, which make there's 15 entrants from Morocco. And if we want to break down, the European parts of the tournament, there's 5 from Sweden, 4 from France, 3 from UK, 1 from Switzerland, 1 from Luxembourg, 1 from Germany, 1 from Ireland. So the Moroccan boys pulling up, be like, yo, here's the gang. Let's see how this goes. So we are waiting to set up the next match. And I hope you guys are enjoying the show.
Yeah. Slowly but surely ending, nearing the end here. And it's better and better, guys. Stay tuned.
And I also want to let you know, guys, just in case you're not familiar with with this game, it's very, very easy to pick it up. So it is something that can be picked up in like not even a week. I'm not joking. It's that easy. So if you haven't played this game and you're considering if it looks fun to you, if it looks hype, if it looks like there's a lot of tension and you want to get into it, please do that because it's very worth it.
And it's getting continuous support from the developers, so like don't be afraid that it's going to get dropped or something. Like people are playing this, it's actually a lot of people's because of the how should I put it, the easiness, to learn the game that Gil mentioned. Actually, a lot of people pick this game up as like a second game or a third game. There are enough people who pick this as a first game. Like, don't get me wrong, this is a good ass game. But you're like, you know what? I need like a second game for this tournament or a third game. And then they pick this up, and it's hella fun. So I would really encourage you guys to give it a try.
Yeah, and that is also how you make numbers if you think about it at the tournament. Like a lot of people look at tournament numbers and be like, oh, that game is like 1,500 players or whatever. Not all of them will be their main game.
Yeah.
It could just be something for fun, but you still make the number and you still bring the hype and you still, support the community. So that's always something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah.
So we are waiting for, let me see, because that is substitute. So we're waiting for Warrior by Sand now. Curiosity about Warrior by Sand. I need to get the contact of this guy because like it used to be in my Ultra Street Fighter 4 online team, online clan. That was a thing,
okay.
and he was by far the best game player out there in Europe. Well, in Europe, is in Morocco, but you know,
Yeah.
in our area that we could play with, his execution was insane. We're about to start. We just got, I think, 40% in the room. Yeah,
Mhm.
there we go. But yeah, his execution with Gen was insane. It was super strong, and I enjoyed really much playing with him. We'll see what he plays here because I'm not sure.
Warrior plays Yoshitora, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Yoshitora.
I think he
Okay.
made grand finals in the Moroccan tournament.
Oh,
He made grand
interesting.
finals, and it was 2-3. Very close. It was very
Interesting.
close.
I will have to go
He's a very
back
good
and
player.
watch it.
It was a very good tournament. Very well played. So we got Charlie, the Saps dude,
Uh-huh.
and the expected Yoshitora.
I would disagree on Aliun, but we're not gonna take that conversation further. Aliun is great, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I never rated this Gen as much as Warrior by Sen personally. But then again, Warrior by Sen was playing more in the beginning rather than the end of the game life.
Well, someone actually mentioned in the chat that was second Casablanca. Thank you, chat. Always having our back.
Cool.
Thankfully, I remember that one, but for other things, keep us informed. Definitely. But we're here to commentate this next match. We see Darler by Sapsuit against Yoshitora by Warrior by Sand. Let's go. Immediate jump in. Okay. Converting to combo, no problem at all. Darler actually like a character many people like. You know, as a newcomer, it's almost always a risk. People seem to really like her.
Finds the grab, interrupts the dash forward. Warrior by Sen answers back with the low and then an overhead.
From what I can remember, Warrior by Sen is actually very active.
And the jump in C is insane. It's basically a dive kick, but active all the way through and super plus and block. Oh, is that the rage version with the follow-up?
Yeah,
or
yeah.
is that it just oof! The whiff punish with the super, with the WFT. Get disarmed.
Punch and kick into that?
She has a couple more options without the weapon, but she's still in a terrible situation.
Yeah, just in general, a terrible situation either way. So you got like first round, taken by Warrior by Sand. There's a jump in, the classic Yoshitora jump in, right?
Oof, what a DP.
Very well played. Ooh, it hit this time.
Yeah,
uses
the
to approach.
Set up the grab.
Exactly. Weren't expecting. Oh,
Good job.
okay, I was maybe like a little two or something, but just take it. Ooh, nice enter. Air to air, excuse me. Yeah, pick up his weapon. The 7 swords.
Yeah, the conversion with the WFT is space specific. So you have to be careful when converting from that. Very good.
Wow, Warrior by Sand actually just walking under the jump in to make the whip. Slide micro walk, that was pretty cool. And, yeah, you had to burst it. So anything will do it. Yeah.
Tried to find the whiff. Unfortunately, it was not successful.
Warrior, too solid. Way too solid. That was first game already for Warrior by Sam. Going immediately into the rematch. No character change.
Yeah. Oh, for me it's lagging. I'm not sure if for you guys. Can you take over, Kevin?
Yeah, it's like for a second it's okay. So we see here both kind of at even stage. Oh, okay, just got it with a big hit. It was an airborne hit. Didn't take that much damage. Wow, okay. Just kind of knew he was jumping, I guess. Good lead by Sapsuit. Sapsuit taking the lead right here. As I said earlier, it Sapsuit doesn't mean much. Yeah, exactly because of that. Look at that damage. One more hit and it's even. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And you grab, nice. DT into the Aoki. Now it's Sapsuit's job to take it back, even though he had the advantage the whole time. Oh! Okay, 2 huge whiffs. Huge whiffs. Warrior takes the first round.
Warrior by Sand, your clinician, your doctor running the DP clinic.
Getting jump man. It's not always hitting, but there's like multi-manipulation box, so why not? Let's do it. If it hits like every 10th time, it's good enough for me. Okay, but now it's started getting the jump in. So yeah, right back at you. Okay, the trade. Yeah. Ooh, what's gonna do? Might be less opportunity. Okay, you have to burst, you know. Oh, that wasn't a throw. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, that was a common grab.
Yeah. Woo! Can I was that? Nah, you did. Ah, unfortunate.
He tried to send. You can do it, but it was a little bit too late. You can punish the recovery of a dodge, but it's very specific. So I think the flinch, the little hesitation, costed him really, really hard.
Yeah, me.
Why not? we're wondering if the prize pot can grow a little bit more, or if we're keeping it 69.69, guys.
It's your choice, guys.
Who's gonna ruin
or
the dream and
the
memeage? Do it for the memeage. No, come on, guys. Let's reward these guys for showing up and turning up. It's a great show, and comes for you. It comes to you with a very easy price of $0, £0,
exactly.
€0, or whatever the currency you are on is at the moment. So
don't forget to go into Match Arena with the code TNT Samurai 4 to be able to contribute to the prize pot for free. That's the thing, because we say donate at the start of the sentence. People are like, donate. I don't want that. No, but it's for free, guys. You can just do it with the code. Simple as that. Easy.
And you can do the task. And you can do the task for the sponsor. So our next match will be Flair. Oh, we're waiting for another match? Let me see. Oh, okay, so we'll have a couple of minutes of waiting for a match to be completed, guys. Use this time maybe to sign up for Sunday Showdown 5. I don't know if I'll be commentating for next time. If I'm not, maybe I'll enter. We'll see. You'll see my tam. I haven't entered one yet because I've either been commentating or I've been, to Italy like during Christmas with terrible connections, so on. So I was not able to do that. So no, unfortunately, I couldn't. I've made the top 5 at Celtic Throwdown last time I played. Oh no, actually, well, it's not the last time I played in a tournament. So top 5 at Celtic Throwdown, and I've taken Oktoberfest. It's like let's say a big monthly local. It's supposedly is a major, but it's Scotland, so I don't know how to define it. So it's like a big monthly, let's say. So we're taking Samurai Showdown.
Well, that's better than me. I think I just participated in one tournament. That's like the opportunity I got. And the first game I lost against another Yashimaru, so it wasn't even like the best Yashimaru in the room. Like, damn. That's sad, man. There's like 10 people here. I can't even be the best Yashimaru? Come on.
And also, and it's also like too long of a nick to have. It's not like you can just go by not the best Yashimaru in the room. Way too long. Otherwise, it would have been cool. But no, that's how you learn. That's how you learn. You either win or you learn in fighting games. So that's fine.
Yeah. So we have another Buzzero. Yeah, we saw him already. Against, I think there's a new player. At least on stream, that's what I mean.
Cool.
So yeah, we get into that match. Didn't have to wait too long. With Gucci. So actually quite excited to see another Buzzero. I know it's like our third, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's like how do these masochistic people just keep going with it, you know?
Kind of reminds me of Adon in the sense that his voice only can kill someone. It doesn't matter how you play. Oh.
And also the chiseled back. Both characters with the chiseled back, but yeah. Oh, that's a punish. Yes.
Ooh, okay. Did I punish that, but already committed to the jump?
Nice party there on the projectile and the punish on the income. So damage, common throw, okay. No, okay.
Doing nothing.
Best okay, no okay.
Yeah, that fireball
Oof,
guaranteeing
dead,
the top.
dead. Yeah,
that
you
was good.
cannot whiff that. You cannot whiff that. Or you cannot have it blocked either.
Just try not to twist for it.
Pretty much, walk away, dead.
Chamela actually jumping a lot, but I haven't like seen a lot of war off of it just yet. You know, even if it's just conditioning, that's already good enough. So
It could use the clones to force the anti-air because the Kazuki is jumping a lot, so on the other side the player can use the clones to force the jump and punish the whiff, especially now that he had rage.
Damn, that boys. Both like near the corner. Let's see if he can keep up this pressure. The DP just whipped and got the jump in anyways into the grab, into that one coming. He had to burst. Ooh, not letting him come near him. I didn't want that kill, boy, but you're not getting it. Oh, okay, jumping in. Okay, now he jumps and got the overhead. Damn.
Very smart, very smart. He wasn't able to react in time with the anti-air, so he waited for him to land and went with the overhead. Curiously enough, although it does look like a DP, it's actually 2C. It's actually crouching C,
okay.
and it's insane the hitbox that he has. It's like almost 90% vertical range screen. So such a good button.
Yeah. So tell me, it's like essentially a DP, but like just a button. It's like.
Yeah, it's basically is crouching C. It's crouching C.
Why not? Okay. Thank you. He needed that. So we're getting into the second match. Our Kazuki player over here winning the first one. Now, Kamal won the first match.
Yes.
And Blair has switched to tab time actually. Character we've seen a lot today too. I mean, same. We could say the same about Kazuki and Banura too. Ooh, the health.
Finds the Paguna Dios to punish.
Oh, that floaty jump, but still got the jump in. It's too scared.
Oh, what an anti-air there with the self-destruct.
The self-destruct works as like a DP too, no? Essentially.
Yes, it's a bit too slow to be used as a DP, but if you do read the jump and they're directly on top of you, of course.
But I meant more as a reversal, you're on the ground.
Yeah, only to set it up as a meaty though. It takes a little bit too much to start up. Finds the jump in C again. Nice job.
Taking the first round, match point, shot command. The meaty is trying to reflect that. Not this time. Didn't work out. Trying to play this fireball game, they got jumped in on. No combo because he went too early in the jump. Got a free jump, another free jump. Yeah, didn't get the combo or even the hit, but that's already good enough. And evade those skulls. Ooh, it's not looking good. Ooh! Wow, the evasion that move is actually pretty well used here. Yeah.
That move, it takes a little bit to start up, but it can take you out of mids, lows, and throws at the same time. So it can be a pretty good, like, wild button, wild option, so to speak.
Yeah. So it's like specific, but very good in that specific instance. Oh, we whiffed that one. That was very close, but still with this one.
And another option that we're not seeing at all, but the Tam has, is to use his SSM to jump over fireballs full screen and punish. Well, it's not full screen, it's like more 70% range, but still.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, big punish, please.
Yeah.
Yes! Could have been bigger, but hey.
Yeah. It's a large punish boy. Okay, actually burst
Finds a rage.
Yeah, or else he would have meant the end of his life right there. Ooh!
Jump C. And Blair takes game number 2.
Blair.
Is it 1-1?
It's 1-1.
1-1. Yeah, I'm correct
Let's
then.
see.
Cool.
Is Shodown gonna switch characters? I don't know. Nope. Staying with the Kazuki. His confidence is big. Let's go. Third match. Final match between these two. Okay, got the immediate button there and the knockdown. What's he gonna do? Didn't do much of it, but he got the free jump in. Another jump, but he got after that. Oh. Yeah, not sure who wins this fireball war here between the two. Seems like both have good fireballs. Could be pretty even. But that doesn't matter here in the corner. Blair's getting harassed, but he got out. He's a bad jump. Yeah. Talking about the fireball wars, he gonna not gonna engage in it. Okay, that was one. Okay, good one. Okay, now get punished. The medium slash is so good. Like, for the range it has, it's so fast. Okay, got almost a free jump in, but the angle was not quite optimal. They had to settle for just a free jump in without any button. Now playing the fireball wall, but just engaging immediately, that's the thing with fireballs. If you're expecting them and then advance, yeah, you're not expecting it. Got air to air. Shodown taking the first round, excuse me, of this last game.
His jumping sees a big really on points.
So you see him. Okay, so now he seems to like throw one fireball and then engage, kind of advance. Oh, you got the free jump in, into full combo. A power up. Or not, that gets punished. Just slightly. That button is so good. Even if you jump super late, you can still get the button out.
I agree with not using the rage because there's still another round.
Exactly. Can still make it work. Ooh, immediately picking it up after the hit. With the hit stun, was not expecting that. That was pretty smart actually. Okay, air trail. Ooh, okay, that was almost the end of him. That one projectile. Yeah.
And the job takes it for Flair. Both of them still have the rage, so anything can happen.
Exactly. Oh, good deflect. Okay. Has used his Sun yet? I don't know. I think so.
I'm not sure if he does any forward movement. I don't remember it at the top of my head. I know his WFT does, so maybe it was far and it just went with a dashing. See now, please SSM.
Oh, or not. That combo was good, but SSM would have been better.
Yeah, I could have killed. It literally could have killed. But they crouch C, insane button, and Shodown takes it 2-1.
Good. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was the start of the round, the deflect right away was pretty insane. So while we wait for the next match, guys, I wanted to shout out some direct contributions. These are the people that have put, their money into the pot. So shout outs to Rendewild, Zafina Lisa, Sandro Alexein, one of the admins here, Karasovic, one of the players, and me. I also put some money in. Yeah, just some money. There's some spares that I had on PayPal. I was like, why not? These guys are doing fine. They're doing nice. So at the moment, the price pot is a nice $74.19.
Oh, we got it up. No meme more.
Yeah, no memes.
We got more money.
I'm not the one that destroyed the meme though. Somebody else contributed, and then I put the money in. So
someone blames anyone.
I was still leaving for the meme. But then I'm like, okay, it's ruined.
Now it's ruined. So I'm waiting for the winner of Jatkun. Yeah, winner of Jatkun and Great Tool 1. Waiting on who wins that match, so they can play against Saps. Interesting.
So we're losers round 5. So we're not too far. I would say maybe 1 more hour should be done with everything. 1 hour or a little bit more. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and hopefully you're watching us over Frosty Frosting. Is it happened yet? Like, is it started yet? Oh, is it no Sunday? Like everything is been done yesterday. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I was watching some. What was I watching? Yeah, some show yesterday. But I thought it would be one of those days. Well, one of those events that finishes on the Sunday. Apparently not. We could move to winners final. Yeah. So that would be our. Let me see. Vix against Warrior by Ascent. That'll be interesting as well. Yeah, we are as just the invites and making the structures and so on. We're ready.
So you guys don't have to wait too long. I'm just gonna move on to the next match, or not the next one, but another one. And we come back to the winner of Jetcon versus Great Toad 1, who will face Pat.
Oh, okay.
Like after this one, if I understood that correctly.
Yeah, I think first we're doing the winners final, and then we're going back into losers. Yeah. Cool.
So you guys don't have to wait too long. And thanks for joining, by the way. Not just for donating and commenting or whatever, just
of
thanks
course.
for just being here, Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
And who in the chat is waiting for King of Fighters 15, guys? I am so like this time I'm not getting annoyed by the wait. I don't know why, because I'm pretty impatient when it comes to games I love. But I really want to see something soon, because I really hope it's gonna blow my mind. I really hope that they're gonna work on the graphics, not because I care about the graphics. I personally don't. I love 14 and I think it's a great game, but I want as many people at least to give a chance to KOF.
Exactly.
I will do a lot of work for system guides and tutorials and things for KOF 15. I hope it's gonna last and everything. Meanwhile, the room is crashed, so I think we're gonna get a new invite soon, guys. I'm ready for a KOF trailer at EVO Japan. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I would like to, but I don't know. The admin is saying that he's gonna smash everyone with Clark. He's gonna Argentina backbrader all of his relatives. As soon as the trailer drops, the first person that is close gets an Argentina backbreaker. So don't get close to him at EVO Japan. Just emigrate from London. Just evacuate London when the admin is watching EVO Japan. The moment the trailer drops, it's gonna go into a frenzy.
Start a new life in Ecuador as a fisher or something, but do not stay in London.
Yeah. Personally, if there's one thing that I would ask from KOF 15 is to give me Bao back and let the salt invade the hurt. It's like I just want to play Bao and get people to be like, what does that with? It's like, I don't know, it's Bao. Hello guys, I am Bao. I've lost my hurt boxes. Can you help me find them, please? But no, trolling aside, I would really like to see Ash Crimson back, because I have had a short affair with Ash in KOF 13, but it was way too bloody complicated and I was way too much into Street Fighter 4 at that time that I never actually learned the character, which is one of the few regrets that I have in fighting games. I wanted to learn Ash and actually learn Sans-Culotte loops for days, but never did.
I like Ash a lot too. He's cool.
So we have Warrior in the room. Let's get at the bottom. Let's get at the bottom to watch, so you don't get cut off. Kevin, are you in the lobby?
Yes, I am watching.
Yeah, cool. So cool. So you're ready to commentate. So we're waiting for Vix now. Yeah, I play Bao in 2002 so I am a troll there. Don't want to play against me. I'm keep away for days and I know when the stuff whiffs and why. So every time something whiffs, I get a full loop into kill. It's like if you play for example Kyo in that game, the shredder, the can or whatever you want to call it from other games that he does, the second hit always with some Bao. So you can get a full combo into max mode into kill from basically blocking. It's pretty fun.
If I'm not mistaken, we are waiting for.
Vix. Karasu Vix.
I think
Basara player, right?
it's not Vix. Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
He was playing Anzo as well. We're trying to find the PSN and so on.
Yeah. People have like different names on Smash and then PSN and all that. Sometimes it's a bit complicated. Oh, yeah, it's a Karasu Vix. The guy I called Karasu.
Meanwhile, guys, go and sign up for Sunday Showdown 5, so I can commentate your beautiful matches, guys. And option select my way out of failure in the bracket, and always say, oh, I did well at that major, but now I'm commentating, So I always have the option select of being the threat, but never actually playing. No. I can always say, oh, I'm commentating, so I'm busy, but I always be like, oh, I'm good at this game, and never having to prove anything.
I actually wanted to participate in this tournament.
Yeah, this is first to two, by the way. Alex is saying only first to three is the grand finals, the grand finale.
Grand finale.
And another game that I'm waiting for is Grand Blue. I'm not 100% sure yet what is happening with the release, and I don't want to import it, but I want to slam people with La Diva because she's fabulous, and I can't wait to play La Diva. It's like, yes, girl.
Trans rights.
Anyway, I think we're ready with the game now. Karasu is in. Yes.
Nice. Okay, we got Vix against Warrior by Sand. Yeah, Warrior by Sand putting on the show on that huge Moroccan tournament, and now here in our tournament, SundayShodown.
I'm also going to the gym regularly, so maybe in a year or two, when the game is at this peak, I will show up at the tournament with a full cosplay of La Diva, and I'll leave.
Please, I'm here for it.
People can live for us, like Gil/La Diva cosplay.
Please do it.
We'll see. I want to play Percival, but I'm not convinced on Grand Blue yet. How come? I mean, personally, I don't even know how the game functions. I just saw La Diva, and I'm like, sold. So I want this game. Anyway, let's get into this game. Full jump right away over the fireball. Started really fast. 40%, fully aggressive. Oof! What an anti-air! Conversion? Yes! Let's unlock the sword!
You have to suffer target come back and the combo still ain't done.
Yeah. 70% as well.
So good, like you got that sword done.
Okay, Karasu finds his way out of the corner now.
Yeah.
We point guard the fireballs like it's no big deal. Just surf on the fire.
Whoa. Nice.
What a punish. We're ready, boys.
Yeah, he's sharp on that one. Okay, the jumping. Let's go to that. Whoa. He's being so aggressive for someone who has touch him once. That's okay.
I mean, he had the 80% life lead, so why not?
Yeah, I could have just waited, like, okay, make one mistake, but nah, want to finish it right there. Yeah, punish. And that's because the only name I know because I play Armika in Street Fighter, okay? So
I don't remember all of them, to be honest. I don't know, like Tsubaki, Nadeshko, whatever. I don't remember.
Whatever. I know what I won't tell you. US. Okay, but he's already in the corner. He jumped back, knowing he wanted to roll out and the kick.
Yeah, the autocorrect so definitely. Oof, DP.
Yeah, it's like so hyperactive, but in a way, every decision is like clear at the same time. That's such a cool mix. Okay.
Yeah, he has these sent to scare him off, but what if I seem not interested, to be honest? It's like, no,
so sharp.
Not doing that. You know what happens when I play these type of players online? It's like, this is SundayShodown! Stop it! Go play another game! Slow down! Think! And I just rage.
Play Dragon Ball or Marvel or whatever.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Let me play Sancho, please. I just want to play Sancho. Oh, he just backed out. Okay, character select. That wasn't working out.
100 miles per hour. Let's go.
But that's the thing. When someone goes that fast and that crazy, people assume you're like kind of going unga, you know. But at the same time, every decision you make, he made like 100 decisions a second, and they were all correct. I don't know how he did it.
Yeah,
It was like so fast. I don't know, man.
And also, as an opponent, you don't have the time to think. You don't have the time to process because the next thing is happening already. So
He's just jumping in
get
again
ready.
with this heavy slash. So
Mhm.
like, oh god, not again. Okay, he did this. Oh he's jumping again. Before you know it, or just dashing into the. God damn it! Give me a sec. So we're going into the second match right here. Warrior by Sand taking the first one. I'd say pretty convincingly, but it's still not too late to make the comeback happen.
No,
We've seen that time and
absolutely.
time again. So now he's opting for the Shiki right here, for the counter pick. Let's see
I
how
can see this working because if he's playing super aggressive, she does not have to, close the range up. She's a character that needs to be close to do the damage and player mix-ups. And if he's going super aggressive, if he finds an opening, this is what happens.
Yeah, I can see that happen. Okay, immediate punish into the Dashko. I just want to say Nadeshko every time so people think it's smart. Yeah. That was blocked Nadeshko. Teleport right in space, okay. Ah, got hit by the jump, but doesn't get the full. Oh yeah, he gets the one with the DP. Yeah, air. Whew. Yeah, I saw that word coming a mile away. Anti, you stay in the corner, buddy. Not
so many anti-airs, and he's mixing his options so well. It's really hard fighting this kind of player because he feels like it's on point on every single aspect.
Exactly, and even only his anti-airs. If you ignore everything else, he has like a perfect anti-air for every range, every angle. Sometimes it's a kick, sometimes it's options.
But there is one moment where he cannot anti-air, and that's when he's jumping. That's probably what Vix has to pick up on.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that couldn't anti-air right there, but that was okay.
That could have been a punish.
Okay, yeah, burst.
Okay. Early burst though. Could have taken that.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's up to the player, At the end of the day, I think it's the right choice. But I can understand why people would think it's too early. But then maybe you have to see on his own. Destroy with other weapon right here in the corner, another good position. Shiki actually just was trying to like retreat to use SSM.
No, he didn't have SSM because he used the range, but probably bait the pickup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought he wanted to bait the pickup with the SSM, but you're right. Oh, okay. No teleporting over here. Now it's Warrior actually retreating, even though he has the disadvantage. Might be thinking of something in particular, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe just like trying to throw Vix off with something with his timing? Oh, yeah.
It's also very hard to commit to a close range game where you basically have no life left. You have to be a real
man. That's true. That's also true. And that's where you see the difference in playstyles. Some people are like, okay, gotta make this comeback happen, and then they constantly stay in your face. But that's not what Warrior did. In the second round, he's actually being more successful in converting to a combo. Dash go to the corner, got the overhead. Whoa.
The standing deer this time worked out not in his favor because he ended up changing the side and eating the punish.
Yeah, kind of pushing forward. It was an interesting interaction. Something to take notice of. Okay, other side, no, stays. Yeah, okay, just jump in, he got the DP at the end. Potentially one more hit? No. Okay, burst, okay, I mean it's the end, so that's why not, but that does the job even without rage.
Oof.
Warrior by Sand, taking the game. 2-0 against Vix. Advancing in winners, if I'm correct.
That's grand finals. No, I believe. If it made it to grand finals, yeah, but I believe he was in a previous edition, because I remember seeing the name, and I'm like, oh, I used to play Street Fighter 4 with him, and I haven't seen him in ages. But I'm not 100% sure. We should check like the previous brackets at some point to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Okay, loser semi-final then it is. We are going to take a break now, just to get some games going, and we'll pick up from there.
So yeah, guys, see you later.
See you in a bit. Okay, guys, and welcome back. Very short break we had. We should be preparing the next match, which is a Great Old One against the Saps, and we are going to see who's making it, who's gonna make it forward into this tournament. This is a loser side, so the player who loses here will be off the tournament. So, Great Old One was playing. What was he playing before? Because he played before, right? I don't remember actually.
Great Old One was Kazuki, no?
Was he playing Kazuki? I'm not sure. I'm an old man. I'm sorry.
Yes, same. I'm very, very, very old.
Senile. Yes, pretty much.
No, was it? Oh, Shizumaru. You're right. It was Shizumaru.
Shizumaru.
You, chat.
Okay,
Lord
thank
Chapman.
you, guys.
You're the best. What would you do
A bit
without
tired
you?
as well. So I think we're ready, and they're just waiting to like ready up. So here we are.
Match against Alex here.
Character select.
Yeah.
Characters will be reviewed. So Darley on the left, and Shizumaru. Alex Sane lost to where are you?
Shizumaru, the
Great Old One. Yeah, Great Old One. So this Shizu.
Oh, it's gonna be a Darly matchup.
Yeah, it's a Darly. Yep.
Ooh. Let's see what we can do.
So apparently there's precedence with Shizumaru and Darly here for Great Old One. We'll see how it goes. Oh, right away with the recoils.
Yeah.
Recoil baits. Okay. Ouch! Gets a saw, gets a full damage there. 50% already. And it goes with another recoil cancel.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll adapt by just doing a DP or just waiting. Because those are the two options, like the most obvious.
He makes every right
But nope.
decision.
Yep. One overhead
Look at
wave.
this.
Oh,
Yeah.
jump C instead. Why not?
Wait. Yeah, the Great Old One actually took a while until he could like correctly adapt to Alex in the last match. So let's see how he handles this matchup.
Opens with the deflect. Yes, be careful. Okay.
Yeah, Darly has the usual options.
This. Oh, but no punish there. Oh, big whip. Oh, stops blocking. That was the rage version, so maybe wasn't expecting the extra hit and the extra block stun.
Yeah, oh, cat whip punish. Okay, you're in the corner, so managed to go out. Escape. Yeah, actually, this might be the first time I've seen his projectile actually been using this thing. Not perfectly full of use. Half your life. You got flashlight left. Don't look. Okay.
What is interesting about this projectile is that if you jump and try to attack him and he has recovered, he's technically unarmed, but he can blade catch you. Oof! What an anti-air! SSM, sorry, WFT.
Yeah, WFT. Nice. Half life gone. And lost his
weapon. Yeah, weapon's on the ground. This is looking bad.
Yeah, no, not letting him out. Oh, that was actually pretty good time to jump.
If he gets his weapon back, he could go into rage mode and he's looking bad.
Yeah, nah. That's it, that's it. Okay. First game going to Saps, dude. With Darly. Interesting, interesting. I think Darly is like such a popular character. But like, whether you go down in a tournament in the bracket the last year.
Darling also giving solutions to parents when, you know, they don't know who's gonna keep the kids. Just solved it right there. Anyway. Slide. Heavy knockdown. Oof! Cross up into overhead.
Ooh,
dive. It's getting really more dynamic right now. Great Old One is changing it a lot.
Yeah, exactly. And like I mentioned earlier, it took a game to adapt, but then it was over very quickly. Let's see if this continues again. Oh, not like that. Yes, like that. Yeah, the projectile hitting, keeping that distance. Ooh, that's good.
What an hitbox!
That was that's crazy. That was good. That was good. First one going to Great Old One now. Could be the star or something new. Nah, cross up in there. Now you're just in the corner, knocked down. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh,
okay, early pop.
Yeah, that was unexpected. But if you can make it work, you know, a win is a win at the end of the day.
Yeah, but you left, even if you win, you're left without the bar for next round.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, finds a round at least, so...
Maybe he's okay with it. It's like, I took a round, that's all I wanted. But that's true, it's gonna be harder now. It's the last round. Nah. Not gonna work on me this time.
No. Ooh, damage!
Ooh, not bad,
40%.
Yeah, chair.
Lag game for me. Take over, Kevin, please.
Okay, so you got hit with a big move. Okay, got the jump it. We got reflected, knockdown. What's that we're gonna do? Okay, the delay. In the air, back. WTF, WFT, I don't want to swear. Friendly stream. Ah, no. Nah. Pick up the weapon. No. What was he trying to do? Okay, now that's getting punished. That's getting punished. Okay. Oh, charging. Okay, cancel. Doing nothing. Now the stream is lagging for me. So yeah.
Oh, what happened there? The trade took it for Great Hold 1. Takes game number 2. Game number 2 goes to Great Hold 1. So we are going into game number 3 right now. The pace of the match has heated up a lot. What a DP. The reaction just right away. Oh, a little bit of lag. Hopefully they'll be
I'm kind of
able
stuck
to
on one
wait and
screen, so I
adapt.
can't see the match, by the way.
That's fine, I'll take over.
Thank you.
Nice dive with the umbrella. I like that Darley kicks her weapon to anti-air. You know. Reset. Another anti-air crushing B, I believe. Oof. What a DP. Ooh, catches the backdash. Oof. Close. And finds the jump in. Yeah, I don't know why he went there with the Shizumaru. He was clearly like late because he was still recovering from. Oh, yes! Finally a punish to DP that just just ruins the opponent. 80%. Samurai Shodown, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we love this game. Do not DP.
Do not. Unless you super name.
Do you have 5 minutes to talk about our Lord and Savior 80% damage? Let's go. And Subs takes it very, very convincingly there.
So yeah, Great Old One actually adapted, like I mentioned earlier, but not pulling through fully. He got stopped by the counter adaptation by Sap, so Sap's advancing here.
So we're gonna have losers final next. Shell Camille against Saps. Will be interesting. So I think like Darley against Basara against we see new unless we see new characters, I think it's gonna be Darley against Basara, most likely. See. Hope you guys are getting hype. This is top 3 territory now, right?
I think so.
Top four. Because we have one more match before the top 3. So top 4 territory, guys. So once again, guys, last push for Macherino. Make them pennies ring. Get the guys a little bit more of prize pot. Help them, go home. Maybe travel once again to a major to bring the pain and bring the blood offline. Where did Maidana's Lamu go? Did he enter this tournament? I just saw him in the contributors on Macherina. I'm like, where did he go? So we don't have, what's this called? Kusa 14. We don't have Maidanas, and we don't have, who was our top 3 last time? Chaco entered though. So I think those are the 2 big, people missing, players missing from the last tournament.
So where is Warrior vs. Sand situated? Winners finals? Correct, the winner's fine.
Let me see. Yes, he's in grand final winner side. I'm not sure why they started, but I am able to see the match and commentate it. I was still in. Like I'm just waiting for them to change the character.
Yeah, just take it. Go.
Revenge arc in Sunday Showdown 5. Yeah, but there's nothing to avenge if they couldn't enter, poor things. So it's Darley on one side, as we thought it would be. Shell Camille hasn't chosen yet. I wonder if he's willing to, reset the match and let Kevin spectate. No, it goes with Kazuki, so
I see the
chosen a character. Yeah, she's a character.
I think it was like a few seconds too late. I don't know.
Oh, to avenge the placements. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So how are you guys doing?
Oh, it's not. Oh, it was not the right opponent. There's somebody that just kind of joined in the lobby. It's like, oh, this looks fun. I'm not sure. Okay, so we're still waiting for subs to join us.
That means I can watch the match. Okay, that's good. I think. Silver lining. One of the cloud. The Sunday Showdown 4 cloud. Yeah.
I think the fact that people are joining in is related to settings of being able to like have friends of friends join and stuff like that. I think it goes with the privacy options on PS4 or whatever, or somebody that like you have in your friend list that just kind of joins. It's not a direct invite; it's just a selection of a group of people, if you know what I mean. So. Yeah. I think that's the problem. Oh, and another thing that we have not mentioned at all is that the guys at East London Fighters are also organizing first to tens between players of, I think it's both Tekken and Soul Calibur online, and there's also a chance to donate for those. These are like kind of exhibitions where long sets that you can see a little bit more people adapt to each other than in a first to two, first to three tournament setting. So check that out as well. Oh, retro skin for Shell Camille. It's like, what's up with his face? Then I realized
he's like PS1 Hagrid face.
No, it looks like a little bit like the restoration of the Christ thing. It's a little bit like that. I was like, what is happening? Oof.
Ooh,
there we go, WFT. What a drop kick. What a drop kick. WWE time, boys.
We got him out of the air. One more hit. That's it.
That was a very fast first round.
Snaps, dude. Oh my god.
Oof. 30%. Let's go. Welcome to Samurai Showdown. 80%. 3 seconds gone. We block, boys. Blocking here. 90%. 90% we go. No. 80%. 70%. Oh my god. This is like super hype. Oof. Oh, no. Get anti-aired, mate. Oof. Nope.
No, I was
not
expecting that one. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the whiff! The whiff!
No, the deflect. Going crazy.
Oh, kick the sword. Kick the sword.
Kick that freaking.
That was a nice 10 seconds of matches. Yes, my brain is melting, but game one. Game one goes to subs. I'm not sure what subs is from. Is it? Okay. Somebody's saying that we might be having Benji Topaz here. Oof! What a conversion from the cross up. See, our admin is always waving the flag of the UK. Always trying.
Yeah, I was trying to check
Claiming
if you
people,
were
claiming
making
people
it.
with double nationalities and doing the things, doing the things. Oof. Wow. This is going so fast. How do you
Yeah,
like
this-
Marvel Samurai Edition, guys?
Okay. Still, nah. Yeah, you gotta kill this one. We're gonna
Version WFT, yes, disarm. Watch out for the dropkick. Last time it was like epic dropkick.
Oh no. Oh, she's charging. Oh boy, she's charging. Beat. Okay, great
Jump
answer.
C, nice control of the air.
Yeah, with the fireball.
And the jump C back to it.
Okay.
That's a throw, come and grab, gets Yoki, stores the fireball.
Doesn't do that much damage, but you get the upgrade. So that's cool.
Yeah, and it's also utility on in some situations, like when you're knocked down. Oof! What's an anti-air?
Yeah, that was clean. So one round apiece. Shall come out desperately trying not to lose here, but I
Oh,
think
he has
he's
to press
getting
the
hit.
button.
No.
No. It's a bit too slow, unfortunately, to be used like that. It's not the greatest.
Shall come out very happy about this. Not that happy.
Good
that
try,
he likes
good
us.
try from Subs.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying anti-air, but did not work out.
He's in the corner right now.
Oh, what a
Ooh,
deflect! And he goes with the SSM.
badass.
Here's the demon. It's released. Shower of fire.
I like playing.
It's like when your girlfriend takes.
Oh
Oh!
my god.
Wow!
No way!
Wow!
No way.
By the way,
If you did that on purpose, holy
yeah,
moly.
the SSM for Kazuki is basically like any girlfriend in the house taking the shower. It's like, it's that hot.
Hey, I like the shower hot too. Okay. Maybe I'm the girlfriend all along. Who knows? Anyway, second. No,
Oof!
third,
The trade there. Like it. Double trade. Deflect, but the SSM is not available anymore.
Yeah,
Nope.
that was
Oh!
really good
Actually,
there.
this time it did not press the button in time. Okay, deflected. Sorry, disarmed.
Yeah, so that was it.
Jump C.
At that point, it's very hard to make a comeback without a weapon. So Saps do match point right here. Looking to advance. It's still not over. The anti-air working. Getting the jump in, no combo, but he gets good punish for trying to go for the grab.
Rage is an option now. So any throw can go into WFT or force the rage, depending on Sub's decision making.
Ooh, okay, got the full jump and no rage explosion. You gotta get out there. He caught the
Don't
back.
backdash. Don't you go anywhere, girl.
Don't even try me. Damn, just a backdash. You think a backdash is like, no, a small choice. Minimal danger involved.
Nope.
No.
Not in Samsha.
There's 70% of your life gone, boy.
Uh,
Okay. Got the jump in.
but Subs
take
now
it.
has a big advantage though. He can take all of these trades. Like, he's
Yeah.
happy to take all of these
Oh.
trades.
Okay.
Nice.
Nah. Upgrade? Yes.
Okay, now from now on, he has the chance to literally avoid any damage by having one pop activation. I don't know how long he's gonna delay it. Maybe he'll wait for the rage to deplete. No? Okay.
Oh.
It doesn't need it. Doesn't need it.
So that was the second game for Saps, right?
Yeah, Sub takes 2-1 and goes into the next match against Karasuvics, right?
Great job by Saps. I like to see
Good
that
job.
early action.
Yeah, I was particularly liking the, what's it called, the anti-air with the WFTs.
I mean, it didn't work out twice, but then it did. That's all that counts. Because Savage is a game where you have to kind of balance out the reward you get for risky decisions. Because, okay, you might get jumped in on like once or twice, but once you get that WFT, excuse me, like it really makes up for it, I think. I compare it kind of like your tutorials jumping, you know, you might not hit it every time, but since there's like minimal risk involved, you know, why not do it? Even if you just hit like 5% of the time, that's good enough.
Sorry.
So yeah, that was a great match. So you're now getting closer and closer to the end, to the grand finals.
Yeah. We're... yeah, it's also the first time for subs to join us and is in top 3. And Karasovix has done better than the other tournaments. I remember he has joined at least one more tournament because I remember the nick. Maybe more.
Well, let's see, you know, it's a Darley versus Bazara matchup. Could get quite interesting. Let's see how it goes. Match loading right now for us. Guys, don't forget about the match Reno. If you're still here and you haven't put in that code that gives us free money guap. But anyway, first round, you see Vince already retreating, but then jumping in. He's already going kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Yeah, what I was saying before for Tam Tam is actually valid for Darley as well, because she has the reaching special, so she can run forward on that or do this. So you should definitely not let him start with a fireball, because it's pretty annoying to deal with and can set up mix-ups and so on.
Yeah. Once you give him too much space, that's very dumb. Don't let him do things they shouldn't be doing. You're taking the jump in. Ooh. It looks, wow, great air clear.
Don't let him do that thing.
Don't let him do that thing. Oh, bro. Ooh. Okay, that's to air.
Oh, the whip.
Yeah,
please, punish art.
Please, punish, please. Wait. They're going kind of crazy. Taking jumps. Okay, that's gonna hurt. Again, you want to hit him again, but nah. I'm working a second time. It's pretty even right here. The Saps do. Oh, can he have to burst? Can he have a punisher with these? I don't know if it was like too late. He was kind of landing at that moment.
No,
but anyways.
I don't think he could have punished with this. Look like.
What? Okay. That was weird. He got the full jump in. I assumed he could have gone into a combo, but it didn't, and like delayed whatever he was trying to do for so long that he got hit by a trade. But the trade was in his favor. Took the second round.
As a Basara sub, it's a bit hard to actually land the combos from jump-ins with him, as some of his buttons are quite slow on startup.
I see.
It's the best bet is probably for C. Oof, 90% gone.
Yep.
99% gone.
99.99%. Yeah.
Yeah. Now chill. Like literally, I would not do anything right now.
Yeah.
Just block and take 80%. Yes.
Bye bye.
Close.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, wrong range. It should have. It could have run a little bit more and actually killed him, but no.
Yeah, there was a slight miscalculation by Sips. So Vic's actually taking the first game here.
Yep.
Already retreating to the corner. Is he gonna jump forward? Yeah. Ooh, nice anti-air. Okay, the pressure with fireball, kind of allowing him to pressure in. Ooh, it hurt! Yeah, well, there goes Hockey Left. That's rare. Ah, boy. I'm gone.
Oh, reels into the fireball and runs into another one.
Man.
Ouch.
Yeah, just too long decisions.
Late damage.
Oh,
this is an anti-air. Oh, so unfortunate. Slightly off range. Another thing that like people don't remember against Basara is that a lot of his buttons are deflectable at range on reaction because it takes so long to start them up and they have so much range. So if you recognize the button, deflect him and kill him. It's the same with Tam Tam. People forget that they can deflect Tam Tam.
Yeah. Well, just one hit and bye.
Oof. Okay, now
Okay,
it's
I'm
gonna
playing the
play.
patience game.
You
Doesn't
can
wanna
take the
make-
throw into Isen or throw into SSM any day, so it shouldn't really risk anything right now.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's not looking good.
Yeah, because it's powered up. It's powered up by the rage, so he gets a follow up.
Darly, what are you doing? Oh, oh mon dieu, coupe monsieur dommage.
Oof.
Oh, okay, just a swerve, but yeah, not working out in his favor. He's in the corner with like 40% gone.
Oh,
That's
that
gonna
was
be
sick.
more like
He actually
46%
cancelled
gone.
the hold into a backdash to meet
Yeah.
him and get it throw. Insane. Ooh, and just
Yeah,
like
that was tough. That was tough.
just like that, we have 1-1. We're going into the
Equalizing, yeah.
third match. Get hype, boys. The big
is
boss
actually-
approves as well, so we're hitting all
The
the
matches
all
are
the
just
stops.
getting better and better. Okay. Again,
Oh, nice.
Really like that from my way. Setting up the fireball, okay, making a mistake essentially. And dropping it at him again. Backing off. Okay, Vic's actually making the right decisions right now. He's playing very
Oh,
solid.
there's a deflect.
Oh!
No, the fireball. The
That was all
fireball.
planned, boys.
And that was the SSM, so the SSM is gone, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, big oof.
That's really enforcing, yeah. The bear is just kind of vibing in the background. Anyway, air to air.
Yeah. Bear is like, this is not Tekken. Where do I go for the tournament?
I think I'm lost, guys. Please, guys, give me direction. No, don't kill her, just give me directions. Anyway, Vic's taking the first round of the last game here.
Yeah. And also, like, there's so much blood, he cannot bear all of the blood.
Oh, come on.
I did that. Oof.
Are you
Damage.
for real?
Yes, I'm for real. Oh, the anti-air, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and
he's
the
blocking
comment
the
grab.
fireball.
He hasn't used it like since round 2 of this tournament. I'm
Yeah.
not joking. So that was really good.
That's when you know you're a good player. Just
There's
oh,
another
he's
one.
just using the command grabs. Now you're thinking about the command grabs. We'll stop using them now. He's giving him another problem to deal with. Whoa.
And no rage for
Dirty.
you. Karasovix takes it 2-1 over subs. And he goes
That
into
was
grand
good.
finals where he'll meet Warrior by Sand and all of the swords. All of the swords.
All 7.
So
Wow. Is that
I
actually grand finals? I thought it was like one more match. Might be
no, I
mistaken.
think it's grand finals now. Yeah, grand finals. Warrior by Sand against
Oh, nice.
Karasovix. This will be
That's
interesting.
actually- Yeah.
Because
Where
Warrior
is
by
Vic
Sand,
from? Actually, I don't know him.
French? I want to say French,
Okay.
but
Vic
I'm not
kinda
sure.
sounds like a
The
French-
chat maybe can help us.
Maybe the chat can help. Yes. Well, hello, Vix. Good game, by the way.
Yeah, good job, good job.
Vive la France, hein.
Morocco.
Wait. Someone's in Morocco who's trying to infiltrate here.
It's British. The
The
admin is saying that it's British. So it's British.
Wait,
This is
wait.
how you get citizenship in UK. I'm applying for it. I'm going the long route, but you know, if the admin says so, you're British. As long as you can
It's
play
just
fighting
in.
games.
Actually,
So
Warrior by Sand is also British, I just heard.
Everyone is British.
Wait, are you British? Oh, crazy. I'm British.
Yeah. Reverse Brexit. You get a flag.
Everyone's British,
You get a
huh?
flag. You get a flag.
You're British. Yeah. Do we all have to say bruv now? Come on.
Bro.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
Warrior's
but-
from the Morocco
No,
music,
but
so-
you, like as soon as you get citizenship, you get a compulsory course in the Rodman accent. Just comes with the citizenship. Okay, so we need to remake the lobby, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this. I would like to remind you that both me and Kevin have a Twitter, so go and follow us, help us, read our banters, and engage with everything else pretty much with the East London Fighters, the TNT tournaments, the exhibitions, the offline sessions, you name it.
Your name. That was beautiful. We're just waiting. It's the final match, guys. I swear.
Oh, I need
Last time we have to wait.
I need to look for the invite. I'm sorry, I'm very tired. See, random information right now, right? I'm running the KOF 14 dynamic team for PS4, which is beautiful, right? Because you have like this big billboard with different characters, and you have the characters standing on the staircase and so on. The team, like the music, SNK, like, oh my god, please change it. It just goes like dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun dun, and there's a loop. It never stops. And after a while, it's just disturbing. Yeah, pretty much. Like I'm not exaggerating. It's like a 6 seconds loop. It's like, come on, really? But the team is good. Like the actual dynamic team, not the music one. Oh, I need to go at the back. Kusa14 in the chat, shout outs.
Yeah, Kusa, next time we can actually play. Oh, I think we're about to start actually.
Yeah, we are.
So yeah, they're picking their characters. Warrior by Sand, always sticking with the Yoshitora.
Darly. Okay.
Wait, I was like, yeah, it's Darly. What did you expect? But I remember that's Vix, not Saps.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Interesting. Maybe he doesn't like the matchup.
Well, maybe
he wants to run his pocket.
Or maybe. No, I don't know.
Yeah, first to three guys, bracket reset, you know the drill. If you join the tournament, if you're not joined the tournament, now you know the drill, and I just told you. Oh, we're at the temple.
So we commence here. Grand final. Start again the first hit immediately. Oh. Okay. Jumping back. Kind of jumping around, okay?
Crouch bees for days.
Okay, so remember, Vix has to win both sets.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard, but doable.
Nice conversion. Keeps in the corner. And another crouch B. There is, however, a range where if he does like a neutral jump, the crouch B will whiff, so you can kind of trick him like that.
I see. Yeah, I mean, Vix has been jumping a lot. Maybe he's trying to like match that timing or rhythm or ankle. Ankle, I mean. Oh, but he got that jump in. Okay, no, not an ankle.
Oof. And another one, the crouching bees are coming.
Ooh. I mean, was that
did he? Really?
Yeah. Interesting. Oh yeah, watch the ankle.
And he gets the round. So yeah. Shut up, Gil.
That's why you're not in the grand final of SundayShodown.
That's how I run all my option selects.
Yeah. Oh,
double the block there.
No block.
It's 2 hits, crushing D.
He couldn't enter in time to take his try because he got hit. Wow, knockdown. What's he gonna do? Rolling out of the corner. Ooh, what conversion. I thought it was
max
like
range.
Oh, beautiful combo. Yeah.
We're going into the blender.
No. Okay, right now. Oh no.
This is Spanish ball. Block. Did he check?
Perfect guard. No, it was like an actual hit.
No, stop blocking. I think he didn't count the hits. It's 5 hits, guys.
No. I'm going for the throw. Not expecting that dash up. Just keeping in check. Okay, jumping back. Doesn't want to overcommit. Ooh, what a perfect block.
Blocks the cross up. Yeah, perfect guard as well.
Yeah, that's good. Keeping his momentum, he's like very good at that. He knows exactly when to stop too. Even if something gets blocked. And the jump there, what's it gonna be? It's not looking good, it's not looking good. Oh my goodness.
Nice. Finds the ground cross up.
That overhead wasn't enough. Okay, but maybe you should.
It's looking really bad for Vix. 1-0 for Warrior by Send.
1-0, that was a good match. But at the same time was, at least the last one, a bit convincing, you know. But like, it was back and forth, especially the first one, you know, it like kind of took it back. First 2 rounds. I don't remember when he actually rage exploded. It was a surprise. And he actually went back to Bazara. Let's see how he does with Bazara. What is problems pronouncing it? Excuse me. So okay, second match here. So this is the first to 3, guys. So don't forget, this is not the last match if Warrior wins. So 6 has still more time to adapt.
So 1-0 for Warrior by Send. Gonna get used to a different gameplay now. The move Vix just used is actually a brilliant anti-air, which could give some problems to Warrior by Sand with their jumping game. And his standing D as well is not too bad. Maybe not against the jump C, but any other jumping will probably win against it. So he can kind of counter that part of his game, you know.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
big. Yeah, could have been bigger, but still good.
We take those. Oh wow! It was right under the fireball. Fireball length like special art. It was like kind of upwards, so you can like instantly.
And another sword unlocked.
Yeah.
Will it kill? Nope, but close.
Check his ankles.
Yeah, Warrior by Sand is playing really well right now. Is observed a little bit, and then he started putting the punishes where they count. Do not let him. Oof! Almost a deflect.
Yeah, exactly what you said.
Is this punish will block? Yes, good. So those Vix knows. Wow, water will punish. Jump 3D. That's usually what you do. So hard to understand where it's going. You can cross up, you can stay in front. Unfortunately, he's not using it much.
Oh, he's getting punished. Now he can't. Yeah, there's no way he can get his weapon back right now.
And Basara doesn't have much without the weapon.
He just has to play second. Oh, okay. Well, that worked out.
And he picked up his weapon.
Back.
Okay.
That's actually
This
cool.
is the rage.
Yeah. What could argue is almost bad, so you know.
That could have been an Nissan. Yes, be careful. Yeah. He's using that to push him in the corner.
Yeah.
And another
one. Just one more. I guess one more time.
And the overhead, yes!
What a comeback.
Yes, girl! We got those.
Ooh. Yes, that was the best round of the tournament in my opinion. How did it how did he come back from that?
It was really smart, and he hasn't used the overhead once again in a long time.
Yep.
So yeah, he had been using the the common grabs. Oh, nice. Yeah, I couldn't get a bigger punish because his rage meter is gone, but still good.
Ooh, okay. Got him, the knockdown. Backing the roll. He reads him correctly every time. Doesn't get a direct punish, but doesn't get it. Keeps him in the corner.
Okay, use the fireball. This time he can go unchecked. Not anymore. Yoshito's standing.
Jump in, doesn't get a combo. DP! Whoa, okay.
Okay, yeah, put
I
the
mean, yeah,
fear
why
in him.
not?
Why not? Oh! Oh my god, that takes so much balls. Excuse the
He just
language, but
knew it.
takes so much balls. That unblock is a death. Oh my god.
Rendezvous.
1-1. So good.
That was actually crazy. He just knew. Okay, let's go. This is the third match, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's one apiece. So you're getting the fireball, the tracking fireball. Let's not
Nice,
forget
nice
the track.
damage. Wake up common grab?
Oh,
Okay. Curious.
he's doing his best army camp.
Oh, well, it's the
No.
beginning of the round, so it's 1-1. We keep,
Yeah, at least that.
like, we restart from there, I guess. I guess the whole lobby crashed. Yeah, not just us. Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Everyone's still there, so we're probably just gonna rematch.
That was weird.
It happens sometimes. Samsho does have some of these problems, unfortunately. Despite having a pretty decent netcode, the matchmaking part is quite dodgy, and these things happen.
Well, I mean, it's last match. Hope it doesn't happen again. Just a bit more luck.
Yeah.
So it's still 1-1, I think. So it's 1-1, starting from here. Warrior by Sand, taking his time, sweet time, choosing whatever character he wants to choose, even though we all know it's Yoshitora.
Yeah, Yoshitora against Basara.
At the yellow one. Let's go, okay. Getting back into the action. Third game, Vix against Warrior by Sand.
I'm actually planning to join some of the European tournaments with Samurai Shodown. I think one of them is at Stompa, as Samurai Shodown in the lineup, and the other one is Biennality. So I think I'm gonna try and eat both of them. I'm not 100% sure. I have the budget, but we'll see. Okay, no punish there. A little bit too far. Let's go. First sword unlocked.
Ooh, other side, jumping in.
Yeah, trying to confuse him, you know. Even that little time that it takes for you to process that is going on the other side. Exactly. This is already like what, 3 swords unlocked?
Yeah, I think 3 or 4.
If he has to eat that DP is for crouch B. You can see the Warrior by Sand has been playing KOF as well. He has a lot of those buttons where he finishes strings, which will prevent people from jumping at the end of the string. So he just throws it out there kind of as a space control. Nice from Vix to get the air fireball, air projectile, not fireball.
Ooh, the whiff. That was clean.
Yeah.
That was clean, actually. Okay, interrupting him in the air, not much damage, but it did the job.
I think he only needs the overhead and the Tsubaki right now to unlock the sword. So it's 2 specials, nothing too difficult to land.
Yeah. And if Vix takes this round, and there's even more time to work. Oh, no, that was close. Punishing the Nandashka, but he gets punished right back. Not really punished, but jumped in on. Okay. Vix trying to create some space. He does not want to get near him. Yeah. There's a different game plan. There he gets the hit.
That is not the flexible, that is a special. The one that goes on top first. Out of range. Yeah. Oh, he could have gone into his turn.
Genius.
Okay. Still there, still in it. Ooh, yeah. Nice. DP is also an option there, especially fueled by rage, is like 6 or 7 hits. So you can do a DP to chip if they're not expecting it. Of course, it's very, very risky. But it's there. Nice, fancy jumping. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It was not good.
SSM could have been there as well.
Yeah,
Maybe it
you
wasn't.
gotta take the risk
Wasn't.
sometimes.
It wasn't close enough. Maybe so he didn't want to risk it.
Mm. Yeah, Vic's actually using more clones now.
Nice, he finds the overhead now, so it's only the Tsubaki that is missing.
Oh no, punish!
Oh,
No!
DP.
Don't leave me, please. Do not get... Okay,
Nice.
okay, that's very close to taking game 3. Very close, but it's gonna do. We got hit by a fireball. I think we want to interrupt it because it's rather slow started. Oh. Okay. But once it's out, it's dangerous.
I would just activate Rage, take the fireballs away.
Yeah.
Screen.
Yeah, don't even deal with that. Oh no, is this,
Nice.
is this starting
This
again?
one means another one. Ooh, and he finds it!
Oh,
Vix
Vix is a
steals
god.
another one. 2-1 for Vix.
What's happening?
I would honestly love to see a bracket reset. I'm enjoying this.
That's yeah. These are some great matches. Really liking this. Okay, so my screen kind of froze.
Big jump in, big whip though. Trade, Vix with the life lead. Worry about sending fancy over that though. Finds the DP, unlocks another sword. Nice. Careful now. Oof. Oof.
It'll be hard for this to come back, but
Yeah. His approach got challenged this time.
yeah.
Nice DP. And another one. Warrior by Sand is now putting the pressure on. He doesn't want Vix to get away from him. There we go.
Yeah, not letting
I
him
told
play
you.
it.
You like, if you know how to play against Pasara, you do that way more. Oh God. What is gonna happen now? This is a TO decision to make, guys. Yeah, it's been the day for it. One round up for Warrior by Sand.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would personally give the round to Warrior by Sand. Like there's no reason he should lose the round. So the only thing is I don't think he had rage, so he shouldn't carry rage into round 2. Oh, it's a big advantage for sure.
I think isn't it like too hard to like I don't know control that?
Yeah,
Exactly,
no,
like,
it's
which
very hard
punch
to
they
control
raise
that.
and,
Yeah, it is.
hard to
It's just
recreate that.
unfortunate, I guess.
Yeah, because it does matter. Like you're right. It's just
The lobby crashed
setup.
Shakamil. That's what happened. Unfortunately, we don't have control over that. That's why you go to majors. And even then, a
Right,
blackout is not out of the equation. It has happened before. So
hey, you never know.
yeah, exactly.
You never know.
Yeah, Warrior by Sand only needs 1 round now, guys. So I don't think it's gonna take, the first round then continue from there. I think if he wins the round, he just wins the game.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no,
okay.
never mind. Never mind. I've been told the Warrior's gonna take round 1 and then proceed from there,
Or not.
or maybe not. Has anybody told Karasu?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think Warriors clearly showing he's not playing. Like, bro,
Yeah,
you have to do
it's like,
something.
come on, you know what we're doing.
But I mean, maybe they're not listening to
Oh,
the
maybe
team.
it's charging his rage. No, I'm not sure what is happening. Did the TO call for this? I'm not sure. Like, Vix is taking rounds while Warrior Basand is waiting because I think he wants his round.
Yeah. Okay, okay, they're both stuck, so they know something's going on, but
No.
Vix is the one doing damage, I don't know. Well,
Sorry
that
guys,
is a
we need to verify what is happening because we. Okay, we got it under control.
Guys, it's...
Okay. Okay, so now that like this game is not valid, the one that just happened. I think now Warriors get in the first round and then play from there. Sorry guys.
But I agree, that was the best setter of the night by far.
It's not gonna get swords though, right? Because that
Yeah.
wouldn't be fair.
It's really... Well,
Okay, no,
maybe...
just going with DPs.
Okay.
Just go with DPs.
Well,
Well,
that's the
that's
thing.
3
Maybe he knows
swords.
which swords he had last time. I don't know.
Nah. Oh well, just went with DP. This is fine. I just thought like it would be you know what? Let's just get all the swords. Oh come on. Fuck's sake. There's probably some incompatibility with the connection.
No,
So otherwise
I
I
think
don't
Vix...
deserve.
No, I think Vix is like, I don't know, related to some hacker or something. Vix is winning. That's the thing. That's it.
Nah.
Or Warrior, I don't know.
Sure.
Like Vix is up to games.
My game completely crashed. I cannot even get out of the lobby, so give me a minute to get it back.
Yeah, I also have like a weird screen.
Oh, never mind. I can now.
Oh, no, accident. But I think I couldn't have joined anyways. That's unfortunate, guys. Ready in a few seconds.
I am.
I had to leave the game. Just crashed. I'm in the game right now. If the game has a star yet, you could invite me. If not, then that's... That code, never heard of it. Never heard of what?
I don't even remember the score now. I'm sorry. Is it 2-1 for Vix? With 1 round to Warrior Basan. Yeah. Oh. It's doing it fast, like. Like, hopefully this time it doesn't crash.
Please.
Okay, now we're just playing normally. Oh, that's a punish. That's a battling. Okay, full conversion. Gets the DP. Nice anti-air. They're... Okay, they're just kind of starting each other, but also like trying to bait each other at the mid-range. Especially with, you know, Vix with the clones. Finds the actual original and gets a full conversion there at DP. Okay, no rage pop. That's a kill. Yes, and he kills. For a second, I was wondering, I'm like, what if the common grab is not enough and he can just, you know, rage after? But no. 2-2. So
Yeah.
possibly last match or possibly bracket reset. We'll see how it goes. I'll take it. So last match, either bracket reset or 3-2 for Warrior Basant. Oh wow, no punish because Basara takes a little bit to start the his moves. Finds the common grab. Finds the common grab. I'm commentating. I'm not sure. Oh well, it's a radio chronicle, guys. Oh, the lobby crashed, guys. So we can actually see the last match. This time it helped.
Hello,
The guys
stream.
are slowly losing their minds.
Hello, stream.
Wait,
This
wait,
is-
wait.
this is the
Tell him
voice-
to-
this is the
tell him
voice
to
of
wait.
God here.
Tell him to wait. Come in.
And I have
come
to
in,
somehow, guys, everybody can hear me now. Hello, stream. This is the voice of God here. It's your friendly neighborhood T-Ho Grim, and I cannot understand why we are seeing so many lobby crashes. This is the absolute first time I've seen this happen so often. However, we shall endure, and we shall endeavour, and we shall get to the end of this tournament at some point this evening. I promise you.
It's happening.
This one. Cursed stream, cursed tournament. I was actually blessed. It's been like one hour tournament, so I'm happy. I just got a bit unlucky, guys. Nah, got no invite.
It's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. What a tournament. Between everything.
So I'm gonna sit in this match as well because I feel as though I
Yeah.
owe it to people to.
Why
do
don't
so.
you take on grand finals? Come on, take this
I'll
honor.
do my best. I know nobody can see me, but it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to see me.
Yeah,
Everybody knows
himself.
what I look like at this point.
The voice is suave. Let's go, boys.
Right, so here we go. We've got Warrior by Sands using Basra and Vix using. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Vix is using Basra and Warrior by Sands is using Yoshitora.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm awake now. So where are we? We're just on the verge of a bracket reset, aren't we?
Yeah, either bracket reset or this is the last match, bracket reset or tournament over. Oof! The blender.
One of the most excessive moves in this game. Why does it hit 33 times? I don't understand.
Why you so extra, girl?
Do you know what I mean?
It should hit more, in my opinion.
Should hit more.
Yeah, it should like just time him out with that one move.
It's like Xiang Fei common grab, 100 hits. Let's go, boys.
Isn't it? I've got to say,
Speaking of common grab.
a couple of rounds back, it feels like about 30 rounds back at this point, the amount of resets that we've had. I think Vix has had one of the most, how would you say it, masterful ways of playing Basra.
Yeah.
The way he walked Warrior Bass hands back into the corner with nothing but his presence alone was just was nothing short of amazing.
Yeah. I have Isen.
Exactly.
I have Isen. Are you approaching me?
But it makes me think as well, you know, what I said before, I know the stream didn't hear me, but who has the moral victory? The person who actually puts the fear of God into you, so you don't actually want to press the button.
What? Oh my
who
god,
does it?
that was sick. That was sick. With the guard point, he actually timed it so he could get 2 hits and try to punish with the WFT, and Vix set to pop rage. Such a key moment right now. Nice cross up, forces him back into the corner, overhead. He's a blender, boys. Ooh,
This is going to hurt. Oh, it doesn't hurt. Oh, if only he stayed
BP.
blocking, he would have been had a really good punish there.
Go extra, activate Isen as well. Or maybe keep it for round 3 actually, no? Go extra. Yo!
No, go extra.
runs into Vix far C. We're
should
going
have,
into last round of the last game, either bracket reset or tournament over. Rage for Warrior Basand, of course, not to be ignored as a resource.
Exciting.
Of course, both players do still have their SSMs.
No, Karasu cannot access it because it doesn't have Rage mode. You cannot access SSM without Rage mode.
Can you not?
Nope,
Well, that seems a bit.
and he gets his arm
racist.
down.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Can be tough.
Finds whiffs the DP. We're very close now.
There's that pressure. Reset is going to be denied, it seems.
Oh, there we go. Warrior by stand
we have.
takes your Samurai Shodown Sunday Showdown Edition 4 with Yoshitora 3-2 over a brilliant Vix, which fought his soul and over the netcode as well in the matchmaking and you know the lobby resets and so on.
It feels like Warrior by Sand had 2 opponents, doesn't it? He had Vix and he had the netcode to contend with.
You're literally
your
on the internet.
your thing is great. Thank you for the transition. So yeah, as you were saying, it felt like he had two opponents, and especially when you're fighting against Basara,
I know, right?
you know, there's an extra mind game that'll be like, what if the lobby crashes? I have to like rush this game in and be extra aggressive. And you're like, I'm already fighting against Basara. Please leave me alone. Anyway, guys, I love today commentating for this event. I love that you guys all joined to watch, to donate, to share this on Twitter, to cheer for your friends and you know, favorite players. As I mentioned before, I will actually do it now. You can type next to find the next edition of the tournament, basically. So Samurai Sunday Showdown 5. The registration is already open, and yeah, just we had a good time. Unfortunately, we had some issues with the lobbies, but that's what happens when you play online. So this is GillStoleMyRide signing off. Please let me see what it is. Let me do this like I know what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. So there's my Twitter there, and you can follow me, and I'll leave the honor of closing the stream to Kevin today.
Thank you. I just wanted to thank everyone for joining, and I don't know, thanking I don't know, East London Fighters in general, just for giving me the opportunity. Yes, so just thank you for everyone, and you know, stay playing fighting games, stay having fun, and stay free.
And I'm going to jump in here, and I'm going to say
yes,
thank you all so much for taking part. If anybody does want to get involved, be it as a caster or an admin or whatever it is, just get in touch with us at East London Fighters. We're all over the place on Twitter, on Facebook, on Discord, obviously, because people are in the Discord right now, sort of thing. And yeah, get your name in a hat and join in. It's all free, and it all helps the community to grow. And on that note, I think we're ready to sign off. Good night, guys.
Bye. See ya.
And we're off. Okay, cool. Oof. Oof. Man, this was